Hi folks, welcome back. It seems everything is working. And if I talk like I'm surprised about that, it's because I've just added a new monitor and some speakers into my sound system here. Although the speakers shouldn't be working if everything is actually as it's working right now. Let's see, this might be the wrong save, but we'll jump in and welcome back to some more Bellwright as we progress with more liberation of villages around the map. Maybe Bradford today. We'll get some progress on that. And setting up the outposts just to get our economy really going. I kind of like the economy in this game. It feels like it's something that you do have to think about, put some effort into. It's a big supply and demand. I think it's pretty good. So it's nice to be back streaming again. I missed playing this game yesterday. So we'll see where we get up to today. Let me just make sure to do a quick audio check. But I think everything's okay. We'll find out. But I think everything's okay. Yep. That's good. Brilliant. Let's jump in. So, how's everyone doing? And are you looking forward to the weekend? Captain Mercado, on point there. Good timing. Good morning. How's it going? This was not part of the plan. I did not plan logging in to the pouring rain. Let's see, where the hell are we? I appear to be in Bradford. So, here's the plan then. So, we got our first... I was really proud of this, by the way. Our first outpost going. And that's actually managing. We can actually get rid of some of the buildings there and get some materials back, but there's no great advantage in doing that. So we'll leave that as it is. We've got caravans running supplies, taking smoked mushrooms and radishes to feed the hungry workers up there, whilst bringing back... I mean, they're expecting to bring back a stack of iron ore, crude stone and broken pickaxes. So that one's working really well. So whilst we're playing and doing some stuff today, probably get some quests done. This one over, which it's a bit close. I mean, I feel like I may be being a bit too cautious putting outposts so close. But I mean, it's not a problem to move it. We can just move the whole settlement, and it will actually go. So that's fine, I guess. We can move it wherever we need to be, wherever the tin goes. Therefore shall go our outpost with it. Which is cool. And we can also progress to getting some more. So to get some more outposts, we're going to need more staff. To get more staff, we're going to need more renown. So it's a day of questing and bashing bandits in, I think. And we are well set up for doing that. Should be fun. So let's take a look at what quests we were doing. That one is just to progress south and just go and talk to the guy. And maybe have a fight with him. I'm not sure how that plays out. We'll find out when we get down there. Also, it's nice to get rid of some of these, actually. There's Black Ridge Pool, stuff we can't do. Take some spices for Farnsworth. The Burning Stove, clear out the camp. Oh, there's some that actually look like they might be quite hard. This one doesn't look like it's that hard for Padstow. So, Trust and Prosperity, just general renown. We can do it, but I want all my resources to go into building our second outpost first. And some of these others should be okay. Is that just to go to... Oh, no, it's just a wait. Hate the wait quests. That one's easy done. Fishing, we could have a look at. Which could be good fun. I'd like to do some more fishing. That one's grabbing some equipment. And I think we probably have that. But that's down in Horndean. Although I do need to explore Horndean a little bit, I think. And these are some others that we can't do. But there's some fighting ones. And there's a prize pig, which we can actually do as well. Okay, so let's start by heading south from Bradford. We're at friend level. We're nearly at protector level. And now that's really good, because then we can recruit some decent members of staff here. So off we go. So I'm just enjoying the second monitor I've got here. I've always had a 2-monitor setup on this PC. But when I upgraded the graphics card and we went to 1440p so I could stream and record and share it with you guys, I only did that on the main monitor because getting 2 was a bit expensive at the time. And so I had one 1440p monitor, or 2K as it's known. Incorrectly known, but it's known as 2K. And also one 1080p monitor, full HD. And that works. It does occasionally throw up little bits of glitchy issues, particularly when recording a display using the OBS software on the other monitor. At least I blamed it on that. It might not have been, but it got the blame. So we now have 2 1440p monitors. And one of the advantages of that, after all, it's only technically an inch or two bigger than what I had before. Because of the way the resolution and the density and everything works, I can see everything with us. It's got much more space on there to play with. And that is awesome. For the first time in ages, I can see all my stream details and chat and everything on there without having to really move windows around. So it's just pretty cool. Hi, Mordred. The downside is that the text is a bit smaller, and I'm going to need to get my eyes sharpened up so I can read all the chat and stuff. But that's something I'm pretty sure I can fix quite easily. So we are still going south here. This quest was a fair old distance away. I think I can probably clear out that single bandits encampment there after we've talked to this guy. I jump off the cliff. Oh, and food is rapidly running out, actually, so I'm going to have to do it all like this because there's nothing that we can pick up down here that I haven't already eaten. Alright, so there is a big... Oh, boy, that's got to be wolves, right? Huge pack of wolves, which I'm not really interested in getting into a fight with. Oh. So this guy gave me a letter in Bradford to deliver to his daughter down in Farnsworth. And it turns out that wasn't his daughter, and he picked my pockets at the time. So, I want my gold back, with interest.
Fine, take it. I suppose
oh, okay. That was a good deal. He only took 50. God, we must be a proper flipping loan shark. We charge 300% interest on that. I'll take that. I'll take that quite happily. Meanwhile, I see some bandits waiting for us down here. Maybe singular? Well, that was nice. That was nice. And he brings food. Excellent. I will enjoy that particular radish. Now, with the advent of food, we can actually go and take on that other bandit camp now. So, Overtop Bridge we go. And we'll go take them on. Probably with the bow rather than the sword. Hardwood is near Farnsworth. If you have the axe, if you need some for research. I need to get that axe. I haven't actually got my staff members to build me one of those axes yet. So what I might do, I don't think I can craft one. Crafting 3, maybe. It might get away with it at that. I'll grab the resources and try myself if I can. Otherwise, I'll delete all the other crafting orders in my entire settlement that require whatever materials the axe requires. And they will go out and they'll be forced to make me some of those axes. Actually, we can get hardwood, I think, around our base because they're the only trees still... Excuse me. Still standing. Right. That's an interesting development. Oh, okay. We've got a bit of time before that hits us. So I do have time to raid this this settlement. Excuse me, good lady. What sellest thou? Oh, it's a gentleman. I do beg your pardon. Couldn't tell under all that moustache and goatee beard. Sturdy arrows. I'm carrying sturdy arrows. I think they're always worth buying because there's a definite shortage of them. However, having said that, I'm about to go and loot a bandit camp. And loot is... it's going to take up all that space. Hi, Pack. How's it going? It's a big stag. The woods are full of dangers around here. What is that? A wolf. I'll drag these guys back across the bridge. But I'm taking this one down. Ow. I can't see. That's not part of the plan. Oh, I thought that was going to hit. Why the massive delay there? Okay, 2 down. We've got 3 guys rushing through the woods to meet us. I can't see them. Oh, there they go. Like an arrow storm coming in down there. Missed. Ow. I think I walked into that. Whoa. I can't see him. He's in there. Bit tasty. 2 down. Nope. Get him, get him, get him. That was a little bit close, I think. Also, we are out of food. Let me take the big steak. What have we got then? Give me all that lovely loot. Trying to tell where the things are. Well, I mean, the loot is not being quite so spectacular as I had hoped. I'm going to use that straight away, I think. For fear of getting caught by a wolf. Bandages don't do an awful lot. The healing potions would be better. Probably at the point where I've looted enough I can just use them. Excellent. Strength book. Okay. Strength books are worth looting. I do like the sword. Yeah, I feel like the sword's definite improvement over the battle axe. It's not... Are those my... Oh no. Just a wolf. Because it appears on the mini-map, right in the middle of that red blob, I thought that raiding party was almost upon us. Storm the walls. What have we got then, boss? Cranberry, straps, hide. It's not exciting, is it? It's not the exciting loot. But it is loot. Okay. That's that place dealt with. Let's get over the bridge, and then we will head back to Bradford. And we've got... I think we've got time. It's not making fantastic progress, that one, so we should have time. Oh, I'll have to spend the night at Bradford, because... Unless that was an end quest, was it? I think that was an end quest, actually, so we don't need to go back and talk to the people in Bradford about it, which is great news. Timber... run-of-the-mill... That's just on wait. Okay, that's still waiting. The Warriors Guild we can't do if anyone sees that quest, by the way. It's bugged for me. Might not be for other people, I don't know, but it's definitely bugged for me. Okay. And facing down some bandits. So, at the moment, I don't feel like there's any quests we can immediately get on with terribly easily. So we shall wait for them to change. Is that a bandit over there? It looks like a bandit in the snow over there. Don't fancy fighting this guy on the bridge, actually. He's winning so far. I can't seem to... Oh, that's not going to help at all, is it? Right. Cheese it. There we go. We just circle to his left. To my left. His right. And then they kind of struggle with that. When skill fails, use cheesy tactics. 60% of the time, it works every time. So I'm hoping there's a fast travel point up this road somewhere. I do need the new bow. I have put one on order with my toolmaker. We'll see if they actually get around to creating that. And we're going to fast travel back and probably going to sleep the night. We'll dump all the bits and pieces off and probably sleep the night. Although, what will that do with the blob of doom? They shouldn't make it all the way up there, but I'm not 100% certain on how those movement mechanics work for those guys. Map, please. I think we'll be okay. They're going for Horndean. I think they were going for Horndean, were they? Although Padstow has rebelled as well, so I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to have a look, actually, and just make sure this. So this now says it's decreasing, which is not good. I do not want to wake someone up and send them overnight, really. They need boots, helm. Lots of things, really. Could I send some stuff off? Just the fulfillable. I mean, there's always bandages. We've got so many of them in stock. I don't want to send all my carpenter's hammers because they are so crucial, but I'm going to send one. A civilian cap. Now, we can get rid of these, and civilian trousers. I've actually put orders in to make these because they just use flax and linen, so they're nice and simple. And these are actually... Wow! Civilians' upper clothing sells for a fortune. Comparatively speaking, I mean, that's really nice. Cob was short of. Copper nails were not. The elm short bow. No, I don't think so. But the frontiersman's helm, we can actually sell all of those. Kind of odd. I didn't surprise them to have a requirement for that. Let's get rid of the large pieces of meat because I don't think we can cook them fast enough. Wow, we actually have a surplus of logs. So I will sell that. We will add as many carts as we need to get this done. Yep, sell it. Sell everything. 2 reinforced clubs. They can have 1. 2 rugged... I actually need some rugged shirts. Oh, we have plenty. That's fine. I'm not selling the pickaxe. The small meat, that can go. They always need loads of straw and thatch, which they are not having... I have got lots of thatch. Just for the sake of helping their situation. So this is a 3 caravan deal. Send. Right, that should help a bit. And it's daylight. Okay, I didn't expect that. So we won't be sleeping tonight after all. Hey, Dogmeat, welcome back. How's it going? No. Why is the person with the best shield going to run the caravan? Isn't that always the case? Right, let's go and dump my rubbish off that I've picked up. This one's rather full. Sadly. I'll go and throw it in the barn. Oh, the barn's full. Everywhere's so full. I mean, when the caravan comes to clean a few places out, it'll improve. I've just got so many potatoes and onions and radishes and everything else. It's madness. Can I put some of these straps in there? There we go. It's full. There are 2 spare barns over here, though. So, oh, we've got the footman's helmet. Excellent. Right, let's start throwing things into here. And they'll find their way to where they actually need it to be. Yes, go on, including turnips and bloody radishes and everything else. The books I'll put away, though. That's kind of mine. Hi, Moda. It's going well, thanks. How are you? The villages are coming on nicely. The outposts are coming on nicely. We might take a look. Hey, we got this done, actually. All right, that's interesting. So, we need to manage that. I've got it turned off to not put anything in. But stockpile number 8, we're going to add this to switch settlement, new outpost. Oh, what is that? A stack of bandits coming in. Are they getting involved? I think they're getting involved. We weren't expecting that. We're kind of watching this in real time. This is... Shame we can't zoom in. One of the bandits is... They're dead. My guys killed them. That is excellent. So that was unexpected. But that's because I tool my villagers up with hand weapons. So anyway, this is going to be... Switch settlement. New outpost. We'll call it... Tin Town. Because that's exactly what it is. I'll have to rename that at some point. So stockpile number 8. It is at Tin Town, so I can now turn it on for everything. Although there isn't actually a Tin Town in existence, really. It consists of one of those. Tin Town of a stockpile. And no members of staff, but we'll sort that out. Now, where's this raid coming in? I need to actually figure this one out. And they are coming for Haindine, so we've got a little bit of time just to still think on this. I was going to drop some books off at the library. So we'll do that. We'll pick up some more arrows and stock up on the way. I think we're going to be fighting in the snow this time. I got a strength book, so harvesting, research, they can go in. The one-handed stuff, the cooking can go in. The strength, I am going to keep out. And I think I might keep the one-hander out. No, screw it, I'll get some more of those. As much as I want it for myself, I'm pretty sure we can put it away. So the other thing I need to do is go to my buildings and... Will there be a tool maker? We've got down the bottom of here for that new helmet, tools, weapons, and tools. Let's just see if I can manage this one. Is this the one that makes... Do they only make the weapons? I think they do. I'm not sure how many people are going to be using this, so I'm going to put... Oh, I'll leave it at that, it's fine. I want this guy. Are you the one making... Ah, they're not making any armor. Okay. That's fine. It doesn't look like these guys make armor, so that's no problem then. So the only thing I want adding on is the footman's hat. Requires a crafting skill of 4. And this requires a shed load of bronze ingots, unfortunately. I'm going to put it up to 5. And to top up. It's quite good stuff. Stick it at the top. Is it the rugged axe? That's the thing. So that one does need to be priority. So if anything's coming in, there's no reason why they can't make that. They should be able to do that. Anyway, there is something else I want to do as well. So we've got the... Where is it? The mining, foraging, copper camp. Yeah, we've got sturdy pickaxe turned off. So that's fine. They only need simple. And I need to do the same. They're only mining tin. So I don't see that will help. Having a sturdy one. And it just requires more awkward materials. So let's just turn that off. I don't think there's any need to waste them. I hope that's right. So they're going to be bringing tin back to me. We'll sort out the routes for that in a moment. We've also got mud that was already built. The house, that might not be finished yet. We've got room for 4. I'm going to go and walk up here and see if anyone's actually occupying this place. So let's gather the troops. Mobilise the reservists. And I also wanted to visit the village hall and just set some more research off. But we'll just set the gang off getting their equipment first. Stock up. We're going out in a right blizzard. What shall we research next? I don't want to research anything that's going to take my precious bronze away from making those axes. Leather boots. We could do leather boots. They seem decent. The long infantry gambeson. That only requires copper. That's actually quite good. That's a heavy armor. It requires a lot of strength. It looks nice, though. Yeah, copper is fine. Let's do that. Meanwhile, I'm off to get some better food. I think everyone else is also off to get better food. You guys can have the burnt meat. A large piece of burnt meat. Oh my god. It looks grim. And that looks pretty good. And then we've got more food in reserve. So we're fine there. I think there's a few guys not coming because they're doing caravan duty. So all we need to do is just wait till they get fully tooled up. Looks like a proper Dark Age raiding party does this, with weather to boot as well. I like this. So where's these lot? Okay, they're approaching Padstow, which is bad news for us. Okay, guys, you've got enough equipment. We're moving out. It's bad news for us because Padstow is liberated, and whilst they're not going to Padstow, if they move within range, I am not sure whether that will aggro the guards and cause absolute chaos or not. Also, this is great news. The house, I didn't think this place would be built so fast, but the house at Tin Town is finished, as is the Forester. The mud hut was already there, and we've got the stockpile. Ah, what's this that's in production? This was a lumberjack, I believe. Just needs planks, and it's in there. So then we can assign some staff to this place and hopefully increase our timber production, because that's been a problem for a while. I wasn't really planning on going after the pigs, but I guess it's going to be a thing. Fairly confident I won't need arrows for this. Oh, problem. Yep, they're going to run straight at the guards. Can't see a thing. I mean, we're obviously going to get them. I will just order them to loot the... No, I won't. I'll be able to pick that up myself, won't I? Question is, where was the other one? Has anyone seen a... There it is. Oh, they were right on top of each other. Okay, can we see anything at Padstow? They're moving through Padstow. Padstow prosperity is taking a massive dive. I think people are getting murdered over there. So that is something we're going to have to be aware of. Maybe if we built like a big... just an outpost to the south of Padstow and just had loads of guards in it. But that would be a lot of effort on the renown though, wouldn't it, to get that? Just for that job. Come on, gang. We've got some... the prosperity is plummeting. As we haven't bothered to build that up, I don't know that it matters.
Follow me! Show no mercy!
Clearly the guards in this place are not capable of defending it. There should be someone just about here. Oh, just there? Nice. Charge! Get in there, fellas. Sword, please. Oi! Help! Let's get these fellas down as fast as we can. Where's the rest? There's one at the back somewhere. We're definitely at the point where less is more, I think. I do feel like we've got a few too many guys getting involved in the fights, and it's making us less effective. It's nice to have reserves in case everything goes to shit, but it's actually not helping at this point. Did I say loot the area? I did say loot the area, didn't I? A master book of research. That's quite good. And a potato. Let's move everyone on. Is there anything to loot left? I think we've got it all.
Cold afternoon. Feels like the chills settling in for good.
Also, it looks like the villagers picked up the loot up there, which is nice. So I'm going to need to assign some guys to run this place. So we're going to need a miner. I'm going to wait till it's fully built, though, and then we don't need to worry about assigning builders and building materials and tools. It'll just do it. But I could start assigning the other people in the meantime. So it's going to need... We're going to have to set a caravan route up as well, because the mud collector's going to go there. And the idea is that we just have one person running up and down with a caravan, rather than 3 or 4 people running up and down with individual bits of stuff, allowing them to collect more things. I hope this is how this is going to work. Hang on, we've got a problem over here.
Follow closely. Stay together.
We've got a pair of bandits out causing mischief. Ow. Oh, nice hit. Eviscerated. What have we got? Onions, meat, and that'll do. Okay, I think we're done here. I can put everyone back to work. But someone's going to carry me a pig back. And after that, all the nails. The strength book's mine. And I'll take a couple of foods with me, and you guys can have this. That'll do. I mean, they come well stocked up on food. So if I go like that... It looks like we maybe lost one. Yeah, I think one person got knocked down in the fight, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, that was a good result. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to disband them now. I know it's more effective to run them back to town and then disband them, but some are going to stop at that new town on the way back and maybe work there. Could separate Vanguard from Footman, put Vanguard on the flank, then have them engage once the battle with Footman starts. I could do that. I don't think their gear and stats and kit really matters too much for that at the moment. But what I think I'm going to do is just have a smaller group of companions. Nice to be able to mobilise the entire town for when we have a really big campaign or a big fight. But I think I could probably get away with 14, 15 better quality soldiers for these engagements and not really put anyone at risk. Which has a great benefit of leaving some people still working, so the economy doesn't come to a screaming halt in the meantime. So that would be cool. We do have a quest, and I'm tempted to actually get it started. It's just a log cutting station and a wood cutter's station to do these. We just need to build them here within the village grounds somewhere. We've got the village log cutting station. What does it require? 2 bronze, which annoys me. I don't think it matters where it goes.
Bread never tasted this good.
I'm going to do it. I'm just going to click on it. And then I know we don't have everything, but the village woodcutter station, that was the one, wasn't it? That doesn't require bronze, and we can actually afford that one, so I just need somewhere to put it now. that's the problem. Oh, you're going to do one at a time? Ah, that's annoying. That is so annoying. Okay, give me another quest that we can maybe go off and do. There is a fishing quest, but I don't have a fishing rod on me. Embers. Don't have charcoal. Don't know where to get charcoal from. I know we'll make it later. That's a Horndean one. I don't think we have made sledgehammers. Let's have a look.
Our village will thrive again, thanks
Sledge.
to you.
No, we haven't. We do have log slings. So when we assign a lumberjack to the new place, we will definitely give them that. Let's have a think. What was the other thing? Axe. What have we got in the way of axes? We actually do have rugged axes now. Nice. So, where's it at? It's right here. Should that not be used by the lumberjack, though? They're on rugged axe. They're ordered to produce hardwood logs, which would then give us hardwood planks. Probably because they're always working on this. I'll go and do it myself, I think. What was it we needed the hardwood for? There was some material we were being held back from getting, and I can't remember what it was. Now that we can mine the damn stuff, though, these priorities should be fairly equal. And the one over here should also be fairly equal. There is someone doing forestry in this. Well, fairly equal. We're going to need both. I'm going to put them both. I'm going to do both like that, I think. There's probably a lot of the other ones left still. I'll have a look down the production queue. It's maybe just research stuff that we were short of. Yeah, okay. Nothing more to happen at Padstow. I am tempted to go and raid this bandits encampment over there. Before it gets dark, let's go do that. Let's eat all the food. We can take that one. Oh, we can start reading the strength book as well. And then there's a fast travel point I can get back from fairly quickly over there. So, note to self. All incoming raids I must intercept.
Bitter cold today.
The hell is this coming up the road? Get a bow, please. One down. Missed. It looks like we're going off into darkness to go and... I'm catching my sword on the fence and it's not attacking. You guys don't mind me taking on a bandit camp in the dark, do you? We're halfway there. Having said that, I can easily fast travel down in daylight to there and come and get it, so... it's no big deal. We'll go back. We'll go back. We'll play in daylight. Because there's no need to play in the dark. Didn't realise it would get dark quite so quick when I ate that food. Thought we maybe had another hour or two of daylight left. Yeah, let's take a look at the status of the towns as well. So Padstow. Oh, it went up to some amount, but then it's decreasing, which is fine. We're trying to build things in there. Did we get friendship with these, by the way? Or we're Bellwright with them, aren't we? Of course we are. It's the next place I'm looking at trying to recruit someone. We've definitely got carpenters. Yeah, we've got the skills here. So it's Bradford we're trying to recruit from next. So economy overview. I think we can make a living off farming flax and producing linen and therefore simple clothing. I think we can make quite a bit of money like that. Rope. Yeah, these are things that we can supply. It very much looks the same, doesn't it? What they need looks the same as the other place. So what's going on? Oh, we've got... No, we haven't got that. We've got 1 archer and 6 light infantry in this place. I think that's because we got level 2. Economy overview. Should be looking better. We could send them a couple of fish fillets and a bow. I need to automate that as much as possible, and we need lots of resources before that happens. The caravan is coming back with copper and stone, so that's good. Yeah, we just need to wait for this to get done, then assign some staff members, and we are good, and we'll get another caravan set up. Is it on here? Is that fancy axe on here? It is. Sturdy pickaxes, though. Could be in there. I'm sure it was showing as being down here. It is. Excellent. I'll have that. Raid threat reach. That's going up. Okay. Right, let's go and get some hardwood logs. There should be a few just over the road that I can go and chop down. Although, there's no reason why my staff can't do it now.
The village is looking better and better.
Didn't produce many yesterday. But I did call them off to war, so... Tell you what, let's put...
All thanks to you.
Let's put hardwood log at the top. But top up to 1. And equally high priority. So as soon as there's 1, as soon as that gets turned into planks, they'll go and do some more. And then the priority is doing this stuff.
We need to make this place look better.
But we're going to have a second logging station up here, so... Oh, no, there are... I thought those bandit remains had been picked up. They're still on the floor. Yeah, we're going to have to get those. Right then. A big axe.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
Let's go... let's go this way. We'll ignore that waypoint for now. Can you use the same caravan for both copper and tin? Home copper, home tin. You could absolutely send on a big route like that. Yeah. The only downside is... Yeah, I mean, you could actually, yes. You could. It could go one way, then the other. And with home being in the middle. Pretty sure we could do it like that. It might struggle picking stuff up to go the other way. So what we'll do to start with, I think we'll have it set as 2 different caravans. Just for simplicity's sake. And then once we get enough production and bronze and everything going nicely, then we'll change in the future. I think we'll do it that way. Because we did have a bit of an issue trying to get that first caravan set up with all the instructions. Right, this is a hardwood tree, I believe. It's our first one. We've got our first hardwood log. Oh, that's interesting. I thought they would... Oh, God, I'm so stupid. Let's eat the mushroom. Forgot to drop these off. That's good, though. We can actually carry 6 of these, so let's get about deforestering the place. We don't want to see any trees growing this. We're going to make it look like the Orkney and Shetland Isles. Thinking of saving people? Yeah. It's the right idea. 1 less person, but we can... we've got the renown to recruit... We can recruit any old guy, but we can maybe recruit some cheaper just labourers for doing caravan runs. But next job is to try and get that innkeeper or someone from Bradford, I think. Because that's going to allow us to research the food cellar, which going to be like a huge important thing just to keep our food lasting a bit longer. Also, I will turn off some of the key professions from going on caravan duty, but we'll get the population sorted out first. Well, I've nearly got this bit completely done. I feel bad taking all the trees, but we have a forester coming to plant it back up, so it's okay. Nice, 6 logs.
It's going to be a good day.
I have a feeling we wanted that for the yew shortbow, didn't we? %, research. It's just missing some linen. So the yew shortbow requires... Unless I've already done it. Oh, I've already done it. Okay, that's good news then. So that means that if we go to the weaponsmith, it might have needed these. I don't know. Tools, weapons. It is these guys that make these, right? Requires... No, it just requires bronze and regular wood. That's interesting. So I have no idea then what it was that required the hardwood that I was desperately trying to get built. I honestly do not know. Hi, Scott. The Ents come and destroy your village. They might. They did look rather Entish, those trees I cut down. Little baby Ents. I'm looking for the pit saws, and I can't remember where I put them. I thought they were up this way somewhere. Don't make me go to the buildings menu, game. That would be rude.
Winter's close.
I think that's where we're going. I can't remember where the hell I put them. Buildings. Pit saw, where is it? Oh, I've walked past it 3 times. I didn't recognise it under the snow. Right, manage crafting planks. Can we do... We can now do hardwood planks as well. But it needs a skill of 7, so it's not going to be us.
Got your fur cloak ready? You'll need it soon.
Let's top up till there's... I'm just going to put 5 in to start with. But I honestly do not know how hard... Oh, they're doing hardwood. They're not doing wooden planks? Why are they not doing wooden planks? That is madness. I must have set it to 1 up. No wonder. No wonder we weren't getting stuff done. Top up to 5. Actually, probably to 10. Then if we're short of that, then there's going to be some getting made, which is good. That was somewhat embarrassing. Well, that explains why we've had a plank shortage for so long. Do I want to put the axe away? Probably. I think we're better off with villagers using the axes to go and get that timber rather than me. So, and if it doesn't seem to work out, then I will come and get it back. Unless I put it in my own personal stash.
Glad it's my home.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Alright, it's probably time to start thinking about setting up the needs of this place. We've got the house. We can have up to 4 staff members here. So, the foraging hut. We might have the forager and the forester on one job. That one doesn't really need to be. I had to think about this, actually. You know how we built like a small, cheap foraging camp here with the idea of them harvesting mushrooms and berries to go and feed the staff? And then I went to all sorts of efforts making campfires so they could then cook the damn things. If instead I just made a forager hut, then they could have been drying out. We can do it on there, can we not? Oh, we can't? Ah, no. They do have drying racks on there. And then we could have just dried the damn berries and mushrooms out. And they could have lived off that. Therefore, saving us worrying about delivering extra food. It's a bigger investment in the building to start with. But then it's fewer resources and things to worry about overall. Just a thought. It's not that big a deal either way. So, they are planting things. They've got some tree saplings going on. Maybe we don't have any seeds for hardwood. I don't actually know how that works, to be quite honest. Is hardwood seed a thing in the game? So this guy's delivering 6 tin, 6 crude stone from mining tin to barn number 4. It might be that we don't actually need to build. It is ineffective, isn't it? Having people going up and down. It definitely is ineffective. Inefficient, I should say. I think that's still requiring planks. Okay, let's figure this out. So we're going to go Richmond Caravan. We're going to add a route. It only needs 1 cart on. And this is going to be... Can we rename this? The Tin Run. I think the other one's called Copper Run, actually. Is it? Tin Run. So it's going from White Orchard to... Tin Town. There we go. So these guys are going to want unload at Tin Town. Oh, I need to figure this out. So, what are they going to need? They're going to need simple weapons. They're going to need a simple axe, a simple pick, and that should be enough for the basic wood and ore that they're mining. Is there anything else? Just put simple in, it should come up. A simple laundry hanger. No, that's okay then. That should do that job. They're going to need food. So let's set this to top up. So if we make sure that there are always topping up so that there are at least 2 in the storage, then that's fine. I might try a more advanced run where we put all of these in, but for now. So this one coming back, however. So here, I'm not going to do a load. I'm just going to put top up. So this is going to be tin ore. We want to bring all this back. If I put a massive top up till there's like 100 or something like that, then it should just do everything. I can't see a point where we'll ever get above that. I think the miners would just stop working at that point. I could put it up to 1,000, but then we might find a ridiculous amount of storage space being taken up. Let's put it at 200, then we definitely know we're safe. So it's bringing back tin ore. I guess we want stone as well. But I'm not as fussed about that, so top up to 30. But this prior... Oh, I've done this in the wrong order. I don't know if we can... We can't move these up and down once we've set them, can we? Can I? No, I can't. Okay, yeah, cross those off. You've got to do it in this order. So we're looking for broken, simple tools to bring back. And the other things I don't think mattered so much. So we're looking for broken, simple pickaxe and broken, simple axe. If I'm wrong about that, if you can actually change the order of those things, then do let me know. I'd love to know how, because having to redo an order is a bit of a pain. So just put top up until there's 50. That just means that as soon as they see one there and they're going to unload these at White Orchard, they'll pick up as many as they can from Tin Town. It's never going to be more than 2 or 3, so that's fine. And then, is there anything else I need to... What else are we doing there? Are we crafting anything? The forester doesn't need tools. Oh, yes, shovel. Broken, simple shovel. Broken shovel. Broken shovel. There we go. Because we've got a mud collector there as well. Same deal. Right, that's good. And then we can add in tin ore, because that's priority after that. And then mud. And then stone. And they should do it in that order. So let's do 200 of those, 100 of those, and then top up until there's 100 stone left. So that's the theory. What else do we need to deliver there? Are we going to try and do it without delivering any food whatsoever? If we've got a forager, I don't think that'll work to start with, to be quite honest. Oh, they're also supposed to be bringing timber back, aren't they? Yeah, that is a thing. I've put insane amounts of resources on there. I forgot about the wooden logs. Thank you. Yeah. We may have to rebuild that one then. Actually, no, I don't. I can cross them off the list. I don't need to do the whole thing. We can just add it in. So back down to here. So we're going to put logs. There's broken log slings. Do log slings wear out? I was rather hoping that they wouldn't. I thought they'd be like bags that they never wear out. That being said, if our lumberjacks are only delivering from in like short range to the storage, they'd never really need to care about that. There's a pesky bandit going around our fast travel point up there. The roads are definitely less safe than they used to be. Anyway, also wood. Do you think broken woodcutter's axe will be a thing? I don't think so. They're weapons. They're not used. Not used in combat. Oh, sorry, not used in forestry. Logs, woods. What else might be coming back from that foraging hut? Hardwood. Hardwood logs. I'm going to set it to this and see just what happens. It's going to be an interesting time, is this? Okay. Food. We can take deliver food. So we're gonna find smoked mushrooms. Actually, I can send out bloody potatoes and stuff, can't I? Because we have so many of them. So it's loading once. Is this loading at Tin Town? No, cross that off. No, actually, it's here. I should be doing unload at Tin Town. It should be down here. I kind of feel like, I mean, we can send bloody radishes and stuff, can't we? So, top up till there's 4. And I'm thinking we're going to try... Sod it, let's send potatoes. I could also get rotten stuff to come back. Or I could just build a compost heap there. I could build a compost heap there. And they could chuck the rotten food in the compost heap. Now there's an idea. Got all the ideas today. Okay, I think we're going to set it at this. And the minimum capacity before they run is going to be set to Let's set this to 30. Now, there's a chance that this will be overloaded every single time. So, let's turn that on. Waiting for enough items. Yeah, it's not going to do anything until the items are filled up. And those items aren't going to be filling up until we set the buildings to use this storage. And we're not going to do that until we find some staff members to go in them that we can definitely assign to that. So, our next job, let's check the Friendship of Bradford. It's so close. I've got to go and hand something in there to get that up. That felt like a lot of work to do that. The advantage is we can now move Tin Town right across the map to wherever we want. If it runs out of tin there and we don't need to set up any new rules or anything. Lucas Kirkwood was injured in battle. Oh, okay, up there. Let's go and sort that out. There'll be a pesky bandit on the road. Having said that, I've got a quest to go in that direction. So we're looking for this. No, we're not. It's... Man, where is it? Run of the mill. It's not that one. This one. So I need 3 sage, 1 water. We can do that. Did I get rid of... No, I didn't get rid of all the water collectors. 3 sage is all I need, actually. That's quite good. I must have done the rest at some other time. And let me guess, there's going to be no sodding sage in this place. Actually, there's 156, so we shouldn't have a problem with this. I need to take 3. Do you think we can afford it, chat? What else can I eat that's free there? Going for a full vegetable diet here. Yep, there's loads of radishes.
Cold winds coming.
I feel like we're at the point where we maybe need some permanent guards patrolling around as well. Right, this place over here. Let me go and set some orders on this.
Happy days.
So on here, we are doing dried mushrooms and berries, and it's ordered to top up till there's 100. No. No, let's not do that. Let's top up till there's... I'm going to go 8 of each. Because we're going to use this to feed our other settlements up there. This is the plan. Is that really worth it? Because that's not really part of this settlement, is it? I think it's probably worth it. I think so. Been playing Medieval Dynasty. Oh, hi, Crosby there. And really wishing the production mechanics worked like this game. Just make sure you have 30 buckets. Don't keep making buckets until we're out of wood. Yes, there are issues with things like that. It is a bit insane, isn't it? And storing all your milk in buckets. And so you need like hundreds, and water in buckets in the storehouse. So you need like hundreds and hundreds of buckets to be able to produce things. It's a bit mad. I think this game has the edge over Medieval Dynasty, to be honest. I think there's an extra level of interest with the combat in particular. And then the managing outposts and things, which I wish you could do in Medieval Dynasty. It would be so good if you could. Ryan, I have a load of poisonous stuff for you here.
How may I assist you with my herbal? Excellent. You've done well.
It's just, we've made tea.
Yes, it is. Remind him to add it to hot water and just try to sit or lay in.
Okay, right. Sage tea. God, what would that taste like? I'm going to take these bandits on the road down here. It's like the Battle of Towton, this, fought in a snowstorm. Did I get him? I think I'm hitting his shield there. There's one down. Oh! Headshot in the snowstorm. Impressive stuff. Yeah, so technically, I don't really think it's worth having an outpost quite as close to home as I have here. However, it is future-proofing it in that when the tin runs out, we can set it everywhere. And it's also a bit of an experiment in that we can then see if the way I've got it set up, whether it's self-sufficient, whether that works for building outposts further off. Because really, what do we need? We need outposts for iron, which is going to be a big thing. What is that that's running away over there? Is that a rabbit? To my eyes to see. There's a rabbit running into camp. Oh, well, I'll let it go. Iron, peat, and hard wood. I think that's it. Oh, tin and copper. But we've got those quite easily locally, so that's not too bad. Where the hell is it? Am I lost? Yeah, I've come to the wrong place. This is not where I need to be. Let's see if anything is in the... Where is the official storage for this place? This guy's doing his job, look. Oh, wait. They need mud? I did not know they needed mud. So a tree sapling. Well, that's going to be kind of useful. Actually, it's not going to be all that useful. It's not going to be all that useful. Because the whole point of having this point here was to get mud back to our home base. And if a lot of it's been in use here, it's not going to come back. And also it means we might not be able to produce enough here. Or I might have to leave it all here. Otherwise this isn't going to forest. So it's more sense to actually have the foresters within range of our home base, I think. And therefore the lumberjacks as well. That's interesting. I had not appreciated... I mean, it makes sense that you would need mud. We might be able to generate enough from this. But then we're having to start to add in... We're going to have to start adding in issues with collecting other stuff. So we want the mud collector here still. But I actually think we want the forest... Yeah, let's forget about the forester. If we're going to do it, we'll just do it near a home. We'll have an extra forester and an extra lumberjack, I think. We might leave the lumberjack here just to deforest the area, because we don't particularly care about that. But will it collect enough mud? I think there might be 2 mud areas. It might collect enough. We'll give it a whirl. We can always cancel all these things. Anyway, there's a stockpile near here somewhere and I can't find it. There's nothing in at the moment, so that's good. Working as intended. Right, we'll start having a look through the staff members and see who we can consider to be expendable. Oh god, there's a fight going on down the road here. I never see anything on these caravans. People used to say you could loot the carts. I've never seen anything on them. Hey, Miggy. Winter is coming. It definitely is. It'd be brilliant if they had Sean Bean doing the voiceover for this. Comes out with just that line. just when it starts to snow. Let's have a look and see what storage we've got in the way of weapons here. Let's get rid of that. We're looking for weapons, so we can see what's in stock. There's still not a great selection of weapons, unfortunately. Probably use up all of their budget hiring him. Could do. He is the reason to play Civilization 5, though, isn't he? He's the narrator in that. Is he in 6 as well? I don't know. But, yeah. Yeah. Cool guy. Occasionally stars in terrible shows and films, so I think he needs the money. I believe he's got an expensive hobby of wives. And getting married. And divorced. Arrows, please. Do we have nice ones? We don't. He's a bit of a legend. Simple, simple arrows. We're not making new sturdy ones. That's going to cause me some grief. Why are we not making new sturdy ones? What are we waiting for? 3 linen. We must have enough linen, surely. I guess everyone's just doing so many other jobs. Is it river reeds? Are we short of reeds? There's 21 waiting to be delivered. No, actually, no, that's not an issue then. Okay, well, we'll let the staff members sort that out. So, population. Let's take a look. So, we're going to go down the list. Anyone who's green on their attributes is probably going to stay here. I'm wondering why we have not set any priorities for him. Is he Mr. Average? He's a combat guy. His stats are actually... His work stats are actually pretty pants. So we've recruited him as a combat guy and made him a two-hander. Yeah, he wants to be here. This is our main dude. We will set him up to be like... I mean, he can be a good labourer still. And do a bit of cooking. So labouring, cooking. We'll set him some work priorities. Labouring, cooking, guard, I think. Let's go overview. Caravan carrier set to 9. Guard set to 4. He's actually suited to jobs like that. He is actually suited to jobs like that, isn't he? Let's set that a bit higher. If we don't set many guards. And labouring... It's under construction, isn't it? Can't even see it. Construction there. Priority. Cooking was a little bit. What was his other attributes? Researching is not that big a deal. Anything else is fine as well. He can do bits. He'll get some experience. But let's definitely have him doing labour. Crafting. 2 out of 3. I will put the smelting down as a priority. Let's set it 4 because we don't... I think as it's counted as a separate skill. If there's any crafting to be done, that takes priority over whether there's this to be done. But we need the smelting more urgently than we need the crafting because we can't craft shit if we don't have the metal that's been done. You just got this guy 2 days ago. Made him a heavy two-hander and guard the camp. That's my idea. Although I haven't set guards off. We are getting random bandit raids on the roads now, so we do need to think about this. We've been doing quite nicely, or we've been getting along quite nicely and luckily without that. Is he sleeping in the stockpile? He does have he is living in a tent. But for some reason it says he's sleeping in a stockpile. Curious. Okay, who else have we got then? Oh, I don't think she's particularly great. Decent farmer, decent labourer. Oh, okay, no, she's actually pretty handy in fighting as well, so... Let's make sure that she is set as a possible caravan guard as well, as high priority over somebody else. And a caravan carrier, I'll put that down as well. Come on then. Come on, let's find someone. Like, this guy is too good. He should not be... he should... Well, is he a guard? She's actually pretty good. She's decent combat as well. I've got it down as an archer. Which means that she probably shouldn't be a caravan guard. But she's good to call up. So definitely not caravan carrier. And probably not caravan guard. Because I think melee stuff is probably better for that job. Unless I'm wrong. Was she a crafter, by the way? Absolutely. So, smelting. High priority. What have we got here? We've got another crafter. And... other than crafting, she's not particularly great. But she can do a bit of everything. So, possible guard. Possible delivery. Possible smelting as well. I will leave that on delivery. We do need people on delivery jobs. So, attributes. No. We need someone that... we only need harvesters over at the other place, don't we? That's what we need. Caroline Shears. She went down in the last fight. Is that the one I've just been playing with? No, we'll leave her. Right. Okay. Crimson Reed. I think I've already set him to do this sort of stuff. He is lazy by the looks of it. He doesn't seem to have leveled enough of this stuff up. So we could set him... don't think the skills matter too much. He's a decent fighter. We're going to need someone to guard the place, actually. So that is a thing. And we're not going to be losing anyone too amazing. So... I think our first character is going over there. Yeah, switch to Tin Town. There's no one there. There's no houses there. That will be fixed. Turn him off reservist and make him a guard. So we're down as far as Crimson Reed. I need to give him a house, so that's actually kind of important. And this is switch settlement to Tin Town. And we've got someone living in there. Fixed it. Can we not see his inventory? I don't know what he's taken. We'll assume he's going with whatever he needs. There's not much stuff to do there. Oh, we need someone on... we definitely need someone on delivery over there. Otherwise we have issues again. At this point, I'm going to put... I need to put the mud collector on that, don't I? Alright, so... switch settlement. Tin Town. Just get as much as you can. There's no topping up here. Let's just go for it. And the forester. Yes. What skill do we need for this job, by the way? I actually have no clue. I think I need another sodding house over here. I don't think I've got enough. There's a guard. Well, should we say the forester? I think I need another house in this place. This is turning into a massive sodding settlement now. The tin. Go on then. I'm just gonna switch this now, and then we'll worry about staff and everything. And the lumberjack. But is that built? I think it's built because we've got someone working on this place. Productivity debuff for him. It's Miggy. Why have you got a productivity debuff? I'd be interested to know why that was the case there. Also, switch settlement to Tin Town. Which, let's just have a look at that, see if I've got that right now. So, Tin Town, buildings. We have the forester. We need 3 more people living in the house. We have a lumberjack, a mining and mud collector. But not the... okay, not the... we've got forest, not forager. Let's go and build... I'm going to build an extra house up there because I think we have the resources to do this now. But we need to wait till it's finished before we assign it to the settlement. Otherwise, only the materials and skills and tools that we have here will get used for it. Is that mud? No, it's bloody stone. And of course, if this turns out not to work very well, we'll just pack the whole place up and just move it on. But I think there's going to be enough mud, which might mean we have to set earthworms as a tool to collect and bring back as well, which sounds terrible. But I think that might be a thing. Okay, a regular house. It looks like... I'll tell you, should we put it right at the end of that path? There. That looks like it's deliberately designed for that path to go all the way up there. I think that's quite cool. Just please tell me I didn't plant that down on the mud. That's stone. Okay. Well. Did I do that? Did I really do that? I sincerely hope not. Okay, so back to the staff though. We got down as far as Crimson Reed, who's now gone, so he's not in the list. So it's alphabetically, I'm assuming. Crosby. Well, we do need a researcher back in our town, so I'd say you're neurotic. Injury, death. Well, it's okay as long as we don't have an injury to start with. Great productivity though, and a good appetite. Maybe we could actually get you learning how to fight a bit better. Two-hander skill's not bad. It might be something we go down that route. Let's put some strength and some agility on as well. Okay. Gabriel Adelard. Cooking, crafting, skills we need here, I would say. Oh, apart from being a great labourer, he can fight a bit. This guy's a potential. Possibly too good. We've got a cook. I don't know. Or a labourer, though. I kind of want the labourers in the main camp. Definitely want her at the main camp. Jordan Godfried. Now, this guy looks very much a possibility. A neurotic marksman, tireless. I think we can do away with this guy. So, let's switch. Let's switch. He's going to... Oh, it's overview. Switch settlements to Tin Town. Off he goes. We'll have to see how that works when when everything goes back. Oh, turn off reservist as well. So there's room for 2 more guys. Anyone who's good at crafting stays. Although the harvesting would be useful. Nope. Nope. We've got too many good stats there. Bearbok, we can't send Bearbok. We just can't. He's a legend. He needs to get his strength up. Lucas Kirkwood. This guy fell over. He's a farmer, though. I feel like I can probably manage. He's good at harvesting, which is the thing to do. I have enough farmers. Okay. Off he goes. And then, who have we got here? A good cook. Cooks we can manage with. We have enough people who are good at cooking. Possibly. Might come back to that one. Nope, too good. Ah, interesting. Oh, it's Miggy, but you are a beast. You are the strong man. Buy the cheap strength book in the beginner village. That's what you did. Yeah, I'll get that up when we visit there next. I have bought a few in the past, but we've got the cash built up again now. This looks more like a human resources simulator than a medieval game. We're at the point now where I'm having to think about these things, but it's not going to be too bad once we get the settlement up. So Miggy, you're staying just on basis of like we need good fighters. You'll be in the personal guard. So now can we send? Oh, this guy. No, he's definitely staying with us. Okay. And there's our farmer. I'm just going to make sure he's set to farming as overall. He is. And no caravan guards. And no caravan carriers for him. Too good. Too good for things like that. Legendary archer. You bought like, what, 40 or so? So no strength 2 anymore? Nice. I will stock up when we get up there. What have we got here? Crafting. Nope, you're safe. Rudy Kemper. Now that's someone we could send over. We do need harvesters in the main town as well, of course. So we'll move on for now. See, we've ended up with a lot of cooks. Who's this? Arnold Dixon. Apart from being like a quality fighter, this guy, we're back around to the start, aren't we? Is that Margaret Fletcher still there? There. Maggie Fletcher. Because we can do without the cook. But a bonus on attack speed. Is that from Swordsman? It is kind of tough. I'll be able to get more quality fighters, I think. He would do a good job, as his skills in working aren't that great as caravan delivery. But someone we can call to arms as a reservist also. Yeah, go on then. He's this job, caravan carrier, caravan guard, delivery. Is he any good as a cook? No. So why have I got him set to that? That's probably a mistake. I do have him set to smelting. I think anyone could be set to smelting. So we're going to have this guy set to delivery. We do need delivery guys running around, unfortunately. Caravan guard he's quite good at. Caravan carrier. I will set him to that as well. And construction. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. We can set that. So he's a useful guy to have, which takes me back to our second choice. Maggie Fletcher. Attributes. She'll do some harvesting. We don't need the cook. We don't. So we're going to switch her to Tin Town. And over there, we're going to leave all these on delivery. We need someone doing delivery. That's the thing. Right. So it's in operation now. We'll have to see how it goes. You almost heard Margaret Thatcher. That would have been, we could rename it that actually. That would have been quite funny. There's only room for one Miggy and Maggie in this town. Off with her. She's gone. She has gone. So we're going to wait for... Let's see what the caravan situation is. So the tin run, if we do it, it's going out to White Orchard. Oh, sorry, it's going from White Orchard. It's going to deliver a radish and a potato. Oh, we haven't assigned the foraging hut to this place either. So that's time to put that in. But it's going to wait because it's not got anything to bring back so far. So, this is the other job. It's got 3 sodding people working at this. So we're just going to destroy this because this is actually, that's a bit too good. It's a bit too good. Is it though, really? No, it's not. Alright, we're going to switch settlements. Switch. We're going to knock these off. So actually what we really want here are berries and mushrooms. Top up, top up. turn it on priority like that. Probably these as highest, and those as second highest. It's only, but top up till there's, what, 4. Actually, there's going to be other people living there. So let's top up till there's 8 of each. And I'm thinking of, there's just that much food that's going to go in. We'll see what the wastage is like, and we can turn these down. Drop those up the list. That's pretty cool. And then if that's done, they can collect the wood. Actually, the job here is not really to get wood. So we're going to turn that down to 10. But they can, because wood will be collected and taken away. They're not that close to the storage, which is a bit of a thing. But it's designed to feed this place. I'm not moving the shack just for that. So that's okay. So we've got Maggie Fletcher and Lucas Kirkwood. Priority is on 5 on this job. So what is high priority is the tin miner, because that is definite highest priority. The forester, I've got it says priority. It's not really. It's probably not really. The mud collector, which is, because we're going to need a lot of that stuff. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on there. That's maybe not going to work as intended. Anyway, so these guys, they're going out. They're bringing 1 broken pickaxe already. Taking 3 new ones, bringing out 1 broken one, and bringing back the first delivery of... Oh, no, sorry, that's a Copperville one. I beg your pardon. I thought that didn't look right. Okay, let's see what that does. If I've got it wrong, we're going to run out of bronze because nothing's going to be flowing back. But we'll adjust it if need be. Hi, Dreadshells. Nice to see you. Okay, so that all being done, I think the next step is just to let it run for a bit. See what happens. If it fails... That was a load of bronze ingots just being produced. That's good news. If it fails, then it fails, I guess. But we'll worry about that if it happens. Okay, so we've got long infantry gambesons, which are excellent. We're going to go to... Who do you think is going to make those? Weavers? I'm going to suspect weavers. And I would be wrong. Oh, no, they are there. Okay, so let's put those on the list. Yeah, okay, we can afford these. Oh, I've already got quilted trousers on there. That's fine then. We take that off. And top up till there is 10. We're going to need straps for that. Good. Actually, a lot of these things we have actually made the target amount of, so that's quite good news. There's a lot of orders going through one building there, isn't there? A lot to keep track of. Throw in stuff to make a bow. I'm hoping that's actually top of the priorities. What might be the case is that the... Let's see if they've made one, actually. So, you bow, right? No, it's not. Let's go and see if we can sort that out. We've got people digging this up now, haven't we? Good. And hopefully we'll have someone on delivery duties, because that's going to be an important thing too. That's one thing I forgot to do in the other encampment, and they were getting loads of stuff mined, which was great, but they were never actually delivering it to the store, so the caravan never actually went to collect it. And it was an interesting mechanic to see how that works, and something to bear in mind as well. And we've got the same problem going on in our base camp as well. If no one is set specifically to deliver or as a priority, and there are lots of other jobs, then stuff will just sit languishing in containers or buildings instead of it getting to where it needs to be. So we can be quite efficient with a lot of this stuff. Your wood has been a shortage in the past. What's it like now? It's looking a lot better. So general wood is fine. Wooden planks, we are making some. What about regular logs? We've got 11. So it's good news that people are managing this a little bit better. The smelters are going, which is excellent. Do I see a bronze ingot? No. Do I see? I do. I'll have that. Thank you very much. And there should be one more somewhere, I hope. This one. Ah, okay. I'm going to guess there's one in stock, though. Somewhere. We're going to see what it needs to build that bloody bow. What's it take? So, buildings. Toolmaker. The yew short bow. It requires 10 cord, 2 bronze, a crafting skill of 5. So, okay. So I can't make it even if I wanted to. So I'm just going to have to wait and hope that they will actually make it for me.
Did you see that sunset
So
last night?
it's just patience. They will eventually do it. It's just a matter of being patient. What's going on here? Right, so research that. Do we have the livestock barn? We need this for the pig. But we need iron nails. Ah, this is what we needed hardwood planks for. So I think we can maybe set that off, because we can actually make hardwood planks. Just need to get the sodding farmer over to come and do it. Yeah, everything's complicated, isn't it? But we can do that, so I'm going to click on the thing. Make them do it. I wish we could. I wish we could. Let's have a look. I need to find a farmer and set him on to research. Pavel Perenel. This one should do the job. Farming 1, research. Also 1. It's just be a case of waiting till we get the materials, though. Whew. Alright. Things are operating. We've got the Tin Run caravan. It's taking... Excellent. It's taking out a radish and a couple of potatoes and coming back with a load of tin ore. So that is actually starting to work. I hope. I still think we need more staff over here to make sure there's people running delivery and forestry and everything else. Alright. We'll just see how that goes. We do have a we have our own forager's hut down here that's doing stuff, and a fishing camp, which may or may not be doing stuff. And over there, kind of want to see if actually this place has planted any trees. I can only ever go on the assumption that it is and things are working as it's supposed to be, but you don't know unless you go and have a look. I mean, these look... Are they part of what he's doing? I just don't know. So he's produced quite a lot of stuff, from what I can tell. Add mud. I think there's a mud shortage. Maybe it's a case we put another mud collector out somewhere. Then again, we'll see if that outpost can supply it. We've got... Oh, okay. So he is planting stuff. Excellent. It's just nice to see that. It gives you a little bit of reassurance that things are actually working. So I'll take that as a win. I think we should give him a raise for working hard. I think it's more like the case he's hardly working. Alright, all this being good, I think it's time to go and do some quests. Or, we go and get some wolf fangs. We must have some wolf fangs. We have 11. I think I need about 8 to get the trust up with Blackridge, so we're going to go hand them in. There might be a shed load of deer antlers as well.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
Do we have any? We've got boar tusks. Right, take the boar tusks. Where are the wolf fangs? Take those. That might be enough in itself. But I do think we have antlers. Stag antlers, are they called? Stag horns, okay. Yeah, alright. This looks like the things that we should actually be using up.
I could swear
Bloody
I
loads
heard
of
a
them.
wolf howling last night.
In fact, put the wolf stuff back, because we're well off for that. And, oh, there's 4 boar tusks here, so that's okay. Right, let's go hand these in.
Glad it's
Is he actually doing... We need 12 hardwood planks. I bet nobody's making those things. Maybe it's a job for me. Where did I put the logs? I bet nobody's making those things.
Better and better.
Let's have a look. Get out of my way. They're not there. Go on, prove me wrong. No? No. Okay, then don't prove me wrong. Where did I put the logs? Think that's going to produce enough? I bet I can't do it. Damn. Okay. So we're going to have to rely on somebody else to actually do that. I hate relying on the other people. I love to be able to do it myself. It's nice though that I like the fact it's got skill requirements. I think that's a pretty cool thing. So, off to Blackridge. Not Blackridge. Off to Bradford. And hope that we can, in fact, recruit some staff down there, which is the plan. Bandits on the road, I see. Oh shit, there's a load of bandits on the road and they're approaching the fast travel point. Run. Right, we're good. Now then, what kind of bandits are they? They are big bandits. They are lots of big bandits. Trying to get him in the head. One more and he's gone. No, he's not. Out. Run. Oh, that health. That was so close. Don't dodge into the arrows. This will teach me not to... Missed! This will teach me not to eat properly before I set out to work. Jesus, come on. Potion. Oh, magic potions are great. Okay, that's fixed that particular issue for a little while. Oh, shit. Oh, I can carry all this. It's okay. And more importantly, I can actually eat the stuff as well. So, one of them, and one of them. Use one of them. Help. They're coming back. Right, I feel like I'm much better kitted up for this now. With my 3 arrows that I've got left. Take a shot if you dare. Oh, I dodged into that. That was excellent. Oh, God, I am messing that up badly. Out of arrows. Do I take a heal? I've got no healing potions. Let's get behind a rock. This is a strategic redeployment. Right. Do we think we can take him? I do. No. You're not going to shoot that bloody thing at me? You did as well. You're not going to kill me after all this, you bastard. Whoa, that was close. Twice I've been down to, like, it must be single-digit hit points there. 'Tis but a scratch, indeed. Well, that was actually quite good. I didn't think we were going to pull that one off. And I had just the right amount of inventory space to take all that with me. And we're going to free it all up by handing all the stag horns in, so we're good. Give that rock a medal. That rock, being the most valued team member. Oh god, there's more coming. Has protected me better than any of you guys, my companions, throughout this campaign so far. Just saying. Right, let's up things here. I'm guessing that we haven't actually built the things there yet. Does that say under construction? It sounds like that's actually built, so that's good news. So we want the town elder. Yeah, we want the town elder. And let me hand the stuff in first.
Well met, fellow.
I've got something special for you. Excellent. Let's sell stag horns. We get a lot of trust for this, so let's go for all of these actually. Nice. What can we buy? Oh, nothing. We are now protector of this place, which is what we wanted. So it's going to be a quest
And good fortune.
regarding the items.
Do you have them?
Didn't know he was looking for some items. Oh, okay. No, that's for something else. That's not the quest.
Welcome, noble
I
companion.
heard you were looking for me.
Friend, you showed that you deserve the
Time has
title of
come for revenge. Okay, so we've got to build a bell tower. Make sure that's the right one. Build the village bell tower. Okay. So I think we're probably just going to put that into the construction queue.
Life isn't easy, but at least I'm not a peasant toiling in the...
No arrows? Damn you. That is a shame. Let's just take another piece of food. Why not go for a nice and tasty potato? Okay, so most importantly though, we're looking to recruit this innkeeper, I think. He only needs to be protector level, so we can have him. They've got woodsman's, and I think she was... I didn't like the dullard stat on there. She goes 9 out of 10 in cooking, whereas this one is currently 8 out of 10, so he'll level up. His strength... His other skills are okay. Yeah, they're all okay. Go up to 5s at least. Whereas she... Basic skills all go up to 5. The combat, though...
For trouble?
Let me place a marker on her. I just want to see... Oh, she's all the way over there. Why is that important that she's all the way over there? Because I hate Bradford. For this reason. Trying to get in and out of the damn place. I'm just going to go and check on that particular perk.
We sleep peacefully, knowing you're on guard.
Let's have a look. So, they're going to say
Apologize
no,
for being
but what
blunt,
does the dullard
but you're
do?
wasting your time.
Skill XP gain is...
Earn our
Oh, that's not
trust,
too bad,
and
okay.
maybe
If it's
more
only minus
receptive to your
30%. It's someone we could recruit in the future, and we'd be recruiting her for her combat stats, I think, as an archer. As an archer, she'd be pretty good. Agility goes up to 10. Mind you, look at the strength as well. And we'd equip her with a one-hand... Mind you, archery is probably... Yeah, archery, she's an archer. Natural archer. We'll come back and get her anyway. But what I want is an innkeeper. So we're going to take the other dude. If he'll come and work for me, and I think he will. I'd love to know what the healer can do. But, let's find out what this chap is. Carl Cooper. I like how they have some of the old school names. Fletcher. Cooper. These are skills that families would have had at the time and were named after such things. I think it's cool. Right then, will he come and work?
We're surrounded by swindlers and thugs in the
Oh, he
and you
does
might
need to be
want-
liberated.
Prove you're trustworthy.
Well,
and we can work
that's interesting because it says according to this, we only need protectorate level, but we still need to have liberated the place. So I can't get myself an innkeeper, which is a real shame. Not yet. But we can probably. I think it's because of the skills. I think all the skilled professions need to be liberated first. Didn't have Jims and Bobs. They probably did, but it would be like Jim Cooper and Bob Fletcher. Ted Butcher. Ted Butcher? I was going to say he was a character in EastEnders. That was Frank Butcher. Ted Butcher's one of my customers. Let's have a look. We want to check him out. What are these guys like? A defender. We do, and a great crafter. Oh, okay. His skills are actually good. We'd have this guy in the village. He is actually good. Is there anyone we could look at and say we just want them for running around and living in the other place? If there is, it's probably cheaper to get them from Padstone places, isn't it? So let's go. This guy's got good stats. He will fight. He's a natural. He's definitely a natural one-handed shield guy, this. Good footman. And a crafter with basic skills. Let's go see if we can recruit him. And then we might have to go and build up some more renown from somewhere else.
Your bravery resonates through the land.
Right. Oh, cost is not too bad at all. That's excellent. I'm glad to hear it. We have a staff member. So, reservist. Definitely have a look at... Oh, just set this up. What I might do is when we do have someone, guys, we really want to specialise as lumberjacks, is we're going to create a gear role just for them. Give them log slings so they can carry them about. And which then also makes sense to have the lumberjacks around the home settlement rather than at outposts. Because they can actually travel with more logs at a time, faster, and then with the foresters there as well. I think that's going to be the way to do it, rather than have timber being produced at outposts. But that's another issue anyway. For another day, I think. So we want village worker, and we said footman, and that's okay. Quick check on this. So we would like him to be definitely a crafter. That's priority. Also, this stuff, shields. I actually have a shield book on me I think he can read right now, so we'll set that off. No archery for you. Agility needs to be on there, and strength. We'll set these at higher priorities. I mean, sure, we can set farming books off. He's just generally good. Generally good at everything. So, work-wise, we'll set him going crafting and farming. And then maybe a bit of labouring as well. So crafting 1, smelting 2, farming 3, labouring or construction 4. And then caravan guard, he'd be a good caravan guard, so he can be set higher 4. That's also 4, I think. Caravan carrier, less so important, so put that down to 8. Right, excellent. Off you go, son. Inventory. Let me give you some stuff to carry back, because I don't know where I'm going next. And can I get him to read the book? It would be me, right? No, it would be him. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Off you go.
Happy days.
Sorted. So we also need to make sure we've got enough houses in our main settlement rather than just the shitty tents, because that boosts morale, and morale is where they get the productivity bonuses from. So that's a thing. What about a surname of murderer, bandit, and looter? Would there be... I'm trying to think of any examples in the English language where there might be something like that. I can't think of anything. Poacher, but I'm pretty sure if your family was branded a poacher, then that would be your family screwed for life and generations to come. They'd probably have moved away and just changed the name, I think. Let me have a look. So, We do need to set a bell tower being produced here. Where are we going to do it? The fight would come... It doesn't matter where the fight comes, actually. We just need to find a bit of flat ground to build a bell tower on. I'm going to stick it on top of this hill if it's close enough. The village bell tower. There it is. A whole lot of trust. One thing I don't like about doing this is that it sucks up a lot of our materials. That does look nice, though, doesn't it? Putting a bell tower on top of the hill. And off we go. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. Anyway, they can build that in their own time. We're not in a rush for that. The timber. It's build the log cutting station in Padstow. We will go back to base, I think. Oh, I need to get some renown, but I need to develop some bloody arrows before I can do that. We're making dried berries somewhere. Burning stove. Is there any hand-in stuff? There probably is. Take the spices from Gilbert Hobb. Where is he anywhere? He's not near here, is he? Just wanted to check.
Keep going.
He's at Padstow? Okay, I guess we can go and grab the spices from him tomorrow. So with that amount of money, I'm going to have a look and see what we're short of materials-wise and see if I can buy the raw goods from the villages. Because that would be... I think that would be wise. As we seem to be struggling for just basic construction needs. I may also have got too much farming shit going on as well. There's a lot of farming going on, which is why we're ending up with like thousands and thousands of wheat and flax and things. Yeah, building 3 farms may have been a little overkill. I need to go before those bandits arrive. Alright, in case I missed it, and do keep your eyes out, folks, for the little notifications just up above me, in case anything says, "You shortbow constructed." It does not at the moment. Damn them all. Okay, so what are we short of in here? What about bronze? We've got 3 bronze ingots waiting to be delivered. Okay, well, that's something. What about ore? We have 180 copper ore. That is insane. That is absolute madness. We're just not producing it fast enough. But it is amazing that we've got that much. So what can I do? We need to build a furnace. Is what we need to do. Oh, I see. I see. Bastards. This old sword has quite a good prod on it. Right, come on. We're doing the old sweepy around the side thing. There goes his shield. There he goes. Sword's quite good, but it does fight differently to the axe. It takes a bit of getting used to. They ambushed me there. So now we're thinking that we might need to put some guards in place to do this thing. So what are you coming back with? So you are going out with a couple of radishes and coming back with a broken pick and 21 tin ore. So the ore production is, I think, going quite well. I think. Better than I expected it to be quite honest. Sword's wearing down. It was quite well worn down to start with, to be fair. I picked it up when it was at 3/4 condition, I think, but it'll last quite a bit. I'll just swap it out when it does get worn down. Someone else can inherit that one. It's always nice going looking in the weapon rack to see what's available. Just stuff waiting to get fixed. What's in this one? Just regular stuff. Alright, there are rugged axes now. But I do wonder why, like these places, aren't using them. They're not... Oh, hang on, yesterday. Let's go on to that one. Yeah, they're just not gathering bloody hardwood stuff. And I'm sure there are hardwood things to gather. I'm sure of it. What about the mud collector? I want to see what that situation is. So he should be digging mud like crazy. Shame we can't get peat. But that's a lot further up. Wait, hang on. Can be processed into fertilizer. Can be found around swampy areas. He's producing a lot of mud, which is excellent. And that's storage in that stockpile. Can we not see... Oh, I know what I'd have to do. Just a minute. We'd have to go N. So let's see what's in stock, in storage. So this is North Copperville, where they have a lot of water in stock. And some other bits and pieces. Oh, so they are actually... They're actually cooking, because I've not delivered these things. So they are actually producing their own food over there from the things that they've foraged. Even though I haven't specifically set anyone to do that. That's great news. So, move over to Tin Town. And they're making dried berries, dried mushrooms. Okay, that's good. A broken plank shield. I might need to come back. That's pretty good then. That's pretty good. Whole load of crude stone. I like how we can just inspect the buildings like that in an instance. I think that's great. We should call him... Should we call him Harry Mudd? We maybe could do. Mudd is actually a surname, but it's spelt with a double D. There's a few people I know around here called that. I'm sure it has nothing to do with just digging up mud and soil. But it's kind of curious when you do look into surnames and the meanings and what they come from. So obviously there's common ones. Cooper were the people that made barrels. Fletcher for arrows. Like butchers. Obvious one. Smith is an obvious one. What else is this? There's quite a lot of them when you actually go and look into it. What was a leather worker called? Tanner. Yeah, Tanner's a fairly common one as well. You think about Harry Mudd from Star Trek? Was there? I didn't know there was that. The CEO of Death. Welcome to the chat. CEO of Death. You should be running Twitter, I think, with a name like that. What else? Common surnames that derive from people's professions. There must be some others. Okay, so I'm looking for a great big furnace. It doesn't require anything insane. So let's place one of these right next to... let's put it here. Because I guess if this works, we're probably going to... No, I won't put it right next to them. Let's put it here. I don't want to block access to things. Just needs a ton of cob and a ton of crude stone. I am going to try and speed up production by helping this out. So we have a ton of crude stone right there. The cob's going to be the problem, I think. I have no idea where that'll be, and I'm pretty sure we don't have a lot. But there should be some mud coming in. So we'll see. The original series? Oh, so the original Star Trek. I've not really watched any of those. So I'm not that up on the characters in that at all. I mean, I've caught glimpses of odd episodes, but I really started Star Trek with The Next Generation. That was the one I really grew up with on the telly. Well, when I started watching Star Trek, that is to say I grew up with it, which would be in my teens at some point. Definitely after I left school. I remember coming home. These were the good old days. You come home from work, you turn the telly on, and you could watch... Actually, by the time I got home, it was normally 6 o'clock. So straight on to BBC Two, Star Trek Next Generation. Watch that all night. It was great. Well, all night. And then, what did we switch over from then? There's all sorts of shit we used to watch on the TV. I'm quite glad I don't anymore. Got loads of time again. But I do need to watch The Next Generation. I've got the first 9 series, I think, on DVD. Someone got me as a present, so I need to get into that. Been playing the game for a few days. Just build roads to everything. The NPCs will move faster, and roads take like 2 seconds to make. Yeah, they're pretty quick. So we will help a bit. They do sometimes, oh, not always, they do sometimes use the roads that I've built. If you have a look, they don't show up on the map, do they? I wish ones you'd built would show up on the map, even if it's a different colour line. That would be great. So we do have a road going up there, and we do have roads going out to the outposts. We don't have one going to the hunting camp, I think. So what's the statistics on that? So yesterday it produced nothing. So I wonder if... Mind you, I think we have a lot of stock of meat and things, so it might not be producing things for that reason. Used to record Babylon 5 and Highlander to watch when you came home from work in the 90s. Good times. Those were the days, recording stuff to look forward to. And we did look forward to them before we had access to everything on whatever streaming channels. It was like, oh yeah, I've got to see that. Record it. Set the video. And then you do the classic mistake of setting the video to record something at 6 p.m. and you miss it and you put it at 6 a.m. instead. And you come back and you've recorded Breakfast with David Frost or whatever it was at the time. Yeah, I remember. I remember the days. So, what else? Have I got I can read. Let's go to the library. My reading time. Oh, not there. I think I've got some specially selected things in the back of here for my own personal collection of books that I keep under the mattress. And archery. That's the only one? Okay. I thought I had more than that, but we'll read it. I know what I was going to do. I was going to look at... So we have no problems with materials for making bronze. We're just not making bronze. I'm going to look at the cob situation, actually. I think we're okay for wood. Oh, we seem to be short of logs again. Which is a shame. I want to get that market researched. What does the market require? Because then we can buy stuff without having to send caravans. Iron nails. Right, I'm going to do that after the agricultural barn. Which is waiting for what? 6 hardwood planks. Is there a reason that my crafters aren't... Oh, God, where's the saw pits gone? Do I not have these at high enough priority? Probably not. Right, let's make sure that somebody comes and does some hardwood planks. We'll put those there. And we've got a saw pit at high priority. So somebody is going to do that. It's the labour I need for the market. Okay. That's a little bit off then. Can't get that one yet. Let's have a look at the mixing. Oh, God, I can't remember where I put everything. Down here. Tanning. Nope. It's not over there. It's over here. So I want cob. Top up to 5. Oh, no, I think we're at the point where we need a bit more than that. So cob requires farming 3. Just needs a lot of mud. Otherwise, we can do this. So that's okay. Straw. Assuming we've got a lot of straw. No, we don't. Okay. Wheat. We have plenty of that. Oh, hang on a sec. Are we making tons and tons of thatch? Yeah. I mean, 30 is not exactly tons, but it is quite a lot. What's my skill on farming? 2 out of 10, so I can't go and make the damn stuff. Okay, let's go to that mixing thing. I could actually get that skill up with a bit of work. Right, top priority. We can do that. We just need someone to make some more straw at the thresher, which is also high priority. Oh, no, hang on. That would be very, very bad if we topped up to the point where we had that before we had any grains. Let's do this a bit more carefully here. Drop that down. Straw and grains. So we always need a top up of that till there's, let's say, 10, because we can't make anything without that.
The village is
Top of the
looking
list.
better and better.
But a one-off of straw, so there is, let's say also 10.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
And then they can try and fulfill these much bigger orders down here once they've got the minimum. So target amount reached, great. We've got 10 grains. We don't look at grains until we've got at least 10 straw. And then we start working on the big 100 order. That will make sense. Well, it makes sense to me anyway. Let's see if it makes sense to the staff. Wainwright, that is a good one. A cart maker. Chandler, Wright. Sorry, Archer is a reasonably common surname as well. Chandler would be some sort of seller of goods. Yeah, cool. I forgot about Wainwright. Let me have a look. Mason is another one, as in stonemason. Well, I'm assuming because these names line up that they have their origins in their trade going back centuries. What's that caravan bringing in then? So that's bringing in a little bit of... I've clicked on the wrong one, actually. That's the Copperville run. It's going out.
Don't you think?
Why is my cat down there? Alright, it is time definitely to get some more staff members. Overall, I think this is working. Let me have a look at the population of Tin Town. Job priorities, general. Condition. So we have one guard. Satisfied, delighted, delighted, satisfied. What would the difference be, I wonder? Morale, satisfied. Do we get to see? Weather conditions. Okay, that's fine. Suppose it needs to rain every now and then. Well, he's working outdoors in the wet. Let's have a look. So the more happy we can get them, the more productive and damage dealing they are, and it's generally good. Which also leads me to think that we need to actually... Oh, we can actually have a look at our buildings in White Orchard. Look at the houses. I like how you can actually filter these. This is nice. So we have houses. We have some housing tents. Cabin is mine, obviously. We can have 1, 2... We've got room for 3 people. So what I can actually do here is just... Let's go and find that. And let's get people out of these sodding tents. And into some proper houses.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
God, I do that a lot. You need to switch buttons to do that one. There we go. Right, sort that out, please. And that looks like one down there as well. Or is this a... This is a foraging camp, right? Right in the middle of town. Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of works for us. It's okay. A trapper's camp. And another housing tent. Brilliant. Open this up. Housing. House number 1. Manage. Sign. And then house number 2, 3, sign. I think there was one more, wasn't there? Brilliant. So nobody is out of a home. And we do just need to order the construction of another house somewhere. So I have technically just created a load of extra work for people. But that's also fine. If we do it on the other side of these... Yeah, there's not a whole lot goes on here. So we'll put a house down here. getting us ready for the next 4 people to come along. Right. Where can we fit that? Should we put it alongside the road? Kind of looks better when it's along a road. Why is it not fitting on? A road is blocking this. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a bit off the road then. And I'm just going to make sure that that furnace is set to the highest priority, because that's really what we want here. I'm going to look forward to seeing this. So, priority 1. Iron, tin, copper and bronze. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy for the bloody bloomeries to make tin and copper. We don't need to care about this. This is just bronze. Top up. And iron would come eventually, but, you know, not just yet. I'm going to set that to 4. And then that to 4. And then we do bronze and iron. And let's set them up like that. And it might be... No, this thing uses peat. So I don't need peat being wasted when we can just do these with wood. Because peat's going to be a pain in the ass to get. I'm going to have to go out and collect some anyway. I feel like I'm just running around today doing lots of little jobs and tasks trying to keep on top of things. Did anyone ever make me that crossbow?
The village is looking better and better.
Nobody made the crossbow. Damn it. I had that on a build order. I've had it on a build order for a long sodding time. Simple arrows it is then. We'll just have to fight the old-fashioned way. Right. Let's get some food on the go. If I go from worst, which is that one. Oh, it's technically that one, but... There we go. Get those in and going. I need some renown. So I could call up a couple of heroes to come fighting with me. Why are they harvesting? I'll have to keep an eye on this and make sure the copper doesn't run out up there. As soon as you request something, your villagers come running. Yeah, mine don't, and I wonder if I've just got too many things on priority that's wasting their time. Like, do I have too many traps going out? Possibly. This guy... Oh, we've got a deer's... Okay, we've got a deer carcass going on. That's good news. And we've got someone hunting down there. That's also good news. They travel a fair way out, don't they? Yeah, I can see where this is going to take up a bit of time to travel up and down here. It's not horrendous, and we should actually go and see if there's a... Well, there is a bloody road. There's a main road, but I don't know if they use it. We should make sure that this is hooked up here. Tell you what, let's build a road straight through this. Blocked. Right, place it there. Straight line. Straight through all the useful resources that we might ever want. Too long? So we use this to join onto here. Blocked. Blocked? Have I got to cross a... I guess we'll have to link it up like that. That works. It did. There we go. That works. So that's cool. And then from there, we'll also link it up from here. Straight across all those lovely mushrooms. I mean, there is a road just going out the back of this place, but... Oh, should have had that on extend. Blocked. So just to there. Excellent. So now, with a bit of luck... Is that mud? There's a mud collector down here. Oh, I think there's also a shortage of mud. So, let me go and get a shovel and I'll come and fill up from that place now that we have a road to use to go straight down there. Hope the staff members do actually come and do this as well. That's where you built your village. I like how there's lots of different options for building. I'm guessing she must have moved it afterwards, but she'd built her main village down here. It'd be a bold move, building your initial village down there. She must have cleared these places out and then built it. And then moved everything. And I like the fact that you can do that as well. You can just up sticks and go. That's pretty good. We're looking for... It won't be on the weapon rack, will it? We're looking for a shovel.
We're doing great work, don't you think?
A shovel, thank you. Yes, okay. I'll go and get the mud, then it's ready for that cob production. So they're gathering mud up at the farmer's place as well. Farmer's place, the tin mine, I mean. I know what I mean. In modern times, that road would cost $1 billion to make and take 3 years of environmental studies and 5 years to build. It would. It absolutely would. It's amazing what they got done in olden days. Like, I read, like, military history of, like, the Napoleonic times, but in particular, American Civil War is my favourite period. And it's like, and yes, and Sherman ordered a military road to be built halfway across the state, and then 2 weeks later, it was done. It's like, what? Same with railways. It just happened, and it was quick. And I just find that amazing. Especially with the equipment that they had at the time to do construction work in, i.e. manpower. It just got done.
The village is looking better and better.
Guys, off to work. How are we doing? Interesting, we got no earthworms from that. Secret ingredient is slavery. I was referring to the north as well, so it's not just slavery. Maybe the secret ingredient in my camp should be slavery, though. Bonded servitude. That sounds better, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. There's the earthworms. 27 mud. Right, that's enough. What's it? How do we build a road then? Does it just... I've never actually done this bit myself. I don't think it seems to do anything. Pretty sure a guy just comes out with a shovel and does all this. So, we have worms and food and mud, and we store it all together in the same bag. Adds a little bit of protein and crunch to our gruel. Where's he going? Is he just foraging? He looks like he's foraging. Do we ever... We did build a road over there, right? I thought we'd built a road over there, but perhaps we did not.
Glad it's my home.
There is one. It just doesn't look to be going in the direction that they maybe want it to. And also, it looks like it stopped short here. Let's extend that a bit. If it will go all the way there. It's probably going to be blocked by this, is it? And for some reason they were coming over this way, but that's fine. We're just going to cut our way through the forest here. It's going to kind of link up with this. Oh, just a fraction too long. There. Too short? Too short. Alright, so that's going to be done then. It's... If I get one patch that doesn't link up, I'm going to be slightly annoyed at that.
So far, we're doing great work.
He looks like he's gone to build it. He was in Charleston, South Carolina on Saturday at the Military Museum. You can go to Fort Sumter and you can see another fort built in the harbour back in 1810. What other forts were there? I can't remember the names. Fort... I was going to say no, not Moultrie. Something like that. Begins with M, doesn't it? There's another one. Might be thinking of another harbour. Right then, let's dump off all of that good stuff. and a shovel. So that should hopefully start getting the cob produced. Crimson Reed got beat up. Where did Crimson Reed get beat up? There he is. Awaiting orders. Over there? Was he not the guard?
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
Crimson Reed, neutral, injured. Inspect. No, village worker, I think. Said as a worker. So who else was there over there?
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you
Oh,
think?
none of these are supposed to be reservists, by the way. I missed that one. Forager rack, delivering one berry. Delivering one berry from stockpile number 8 to forager rack. That's not a good use of your time. Yeah, he must be the guard. Okay. I wish I could see... Oh, wait, I can actually do overview. No, I can't. I wanted to see what they were carrying. He is set, though, as a guard, right? Not him. Oh, I'm on the wrong guy. Him. Oh, wait. There's some research going on here.
So far, we're doing great work.
Does that imply someone's making hardwood planks now, at last? Good. So we've got that shift going in the right direction. Do you think it's the boar spawn? It could be a problem, that. Boars can be nasty. Oh, I need to send some materials to build that thing at Padstow, don't I? Let's go and see what went on then. There he is. Carrying a shield. That doesn't really signify anything, though. So, who was the guard? Clearly...
Happy days. All thanks
Clearly
to
not
you.
you. I'll have to wait and see when he gets up, because I thought he might have been our guard. Maybe none of them are set as bloody guards. I'm sure one of them was, though. I think it was an inside job. Could have been. It could well have been. What are you selling?
I'm open for business, and I guarantee.
Oh, okay. Useful. Kind of useful. I was heading to Padstow to build that thing, wasn't I? And hand the quest in. And then check out the next potential recruit. So I feel like we need about 5 to 6 people around the main settlement whose only job is just to deliver stuff. We set them as priority for delivery. So we don't need amazing stats. Hopefully they'll be a bit cheaper for that. And then, yeah, cheaper delivery. And they can also set them as priority for doing caravans as well. So skilled workers don't go and get caught up in that. Do you sell arrows by any chance?
Greetings, stranger.
You do not. Let me go and get a book. See if we've got a strength book for sale down here.
Books here. The more you know, the more confident.
Agility, which is always good. I'll take one of those. Any strength? There is. We should probably take these back, actually. These are key things. I should take them back. The other stuff I can loot anyway. I'm not too fussed about, but we'll get those and go home with them. So, I need to build just a wood... I'm going to go and do that woodworking station, but I'm going to put it near the other one. I better make sure I build the right thing here. Hope you're doing well physically. I remember you had issues with your feet. Yeah, I had issues with my Achilles tendons. It was a running injury, which was absolute. I was going to say a pain in the arse, but it was literally a pain in the legs. But the running bit wasn't so much the issue. It was then sitting or lying down for long periods, which unfortunately is a good chunk of what I do here. So yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. It's a lot better now, thanks. A whole lot better. Which one was that? I can't remember. That one was the log cutting station. So the one we want. There's a wood cutting station or something. That one. May as well put it right next to it. It's only for looks, so it's a bit crap to build it in a field full of flowers. But I mean, it seems somewhere out of the way where I'm not going to get stuck on when I'm running through the place. Right, let's go and see if we can have just a look at what the cost of general staff are. Obviously, we don't want beggars. Well, I don't actually mind beggars. It's the dullards and the slackers. Slackers we don't want. Dullards we can manage if they're just doing delivery. A prodigy sprinter. I mean, that's actually not bad. At the same time, we don't want someone who's dire. But if they're not expecting to fight and they're cheap, then that would be okay. A marksman pessimist. That has a morale penalty. So although the marksman bit, you'd make a decent archer. I mean, level 4 skills aren't bad, and we're just doing delivery runs and stuff with them. We do want, like, combat some ability. One-hander and shield. That works well. Let's see. Let's see just how expensive these are. If they're not much cheaper than buying a proper professional, then we won't bother.
Gods, that's our savior. You're a new face. What brings you? I barely know who you are. And you're
Yeah,
asking for my help.
that's the same price as getting someone who's actually good. So that's the issue I have of getting cheap, trashy, bloody...
It's not often that a stranger comes. You are in no position.
It's slightly more, but we've got a level 10 skill and great combat skills. So for the sake of going out and killing 2 bandits or whatever it costs to get the extra couple of 100 renown, and that's all it is, I don't see any point in recruiting the crappy villagers. Seems a bit odd, that. I would have thought there should have been a bigger difference in cost. An army of porters, that would be useful, actually. Hey, Brandon, my favourite English streamer. Thank you very much. Oh, well, hope you're talking to me. We've got the livestock barn done. Excellent. So, I'll go back and build that. We'll get the pig industry going. Still waiting for that to get built over there. We should have a village hall somewhere. I can't see it. Staging ground, weapon rack, craftsman's furnace. Is it that one? Oh, no, I can't do it from there. Hall. Let's go and get this. What should we research next? I think I had something lined up, didn't I? I just can't remember what it was. Market we can't do. That would be awesome if we could. Oh, I need to take that farmer off researching, otherwise he'll waste his time on this. The river dock.
All we've been through, this moment is sweeter
I think that would be a bit... I think that's probably quite important, actually. Tavern we can't do. Town hall we don't need yet. Yeah, I'm sure there was something else I was going to research, but I can't remember what it was. So I think... Okay, let's go and do that dock then. What was it under? The river dock. Apprentice carpenter. Okay, research that. Might be short of iron for doing that. Anyway, we're looking for... We have a carpenter here. Quickly go and put them onto research level 1. And meanwhile, our farmer... of which we only have 1, so don't die. Research level 5.
No fear of raids.
There we go. And we can go build a livestock. Can I get that thing? Hang on. Hang on. Get it! Too late. Too late. What does the town hall do? It basically unlocks the next tier of buildings. So we're at tier 2 buildings. We've got... Where is it? There, we've got that. The village hall. And the town hall unlocks everything in this tier. But as we're struggling to make some of the things in here yet, we're not at that point by a long way. Let me just have a look. There must be some stuff for sale. Let's open the economy. What do these guys need? They need cob. What I need to do is actually just... I need to buy sodding cob. Is there anything we can buy that's good? I mean, we have... I think I bought about 200 wood from one of these villages not that long ago. Mud, which would save our guys having to dig so much up and deliver it. But otherwise, nothing much there. What about this? Actually, let me just check on storage. Mud, because we did get some. Right, we've got enough. I think we've had a delivery of mud from... Unless I dropped all that off, which I'm surprised at. But it looks like we may have had a delivery of that from this place. Tin Town, which now has a stack of earthworms, which will slowly fill up the thing. I might bring them back to the main base. They are getting food in, which is good. They do have a good supply of that. That'll be getting traded away, so that's okay. And they do have spoiled food. Okay, so what we can do is we can add this onto the run here, the tin run. So, in White Orchard, we just add at the end. It doesn't really matter at the end of this because they're not always taking a full stock of things. So we need to add spoiled food to bring it back. So we'll add that. That's gone in, right? And what was the earthworms? And we just bring as much as we can. So top up till there is that much. I mean, it's a fairly complicated thing, that, but they will only take what's available. And they've loaded up on tin ore and mud to bring back. Because those are the high priorities, then that's what's coming back. I have a feeling, and I know I haven't assigned any staff to this place. Oh, it's produced 14... The forester's working, though, even with not enough staff. And the lumberjack is currently not... It's not a high priority thing. I bet if I actually assigned rugged axes... Did we send some over here to the storage? I bet if I assigned more people to this place, though, we could actually get some more timber coming out. And then I just need to add 2 caravans to that, and they'll be able to bring twice as much back per run. And we can even leave it until there's more items to pick up. So we can wait, say, don't go until there's 50 units of cargo. And then the caravans run less often, but are probably more efficient when they do come in. But that's a possibility. We'll think about that. Wood might get the bow built. I'm going to go and see what... I don't think that's the problem in this place. No, there's a load of wood being waiting to transport, but it's just... Could it be cord? They've done it! Right, that's mine. If anyone else touches it, I will kill them. I will throw them straight out of the village. We have a new bow. It's a shame I only have crap arrows to shoot out of it, but we're going to go and get that back. Thanks for the reminder, Captain Mikado. I'd forgotten about that. I mean, that in itself is a good sign. It's a sign that production is slowly maybe starting to sort itself out. We need guards. We absolutely need guards around here, because did you see that arsehole coming down the road there? There's a stack of bandits running away up here. One down. Yeah, no match for my skills. Or my gear, really, to be honest. It's the gear that makes the difference here. There we go. I'm getting bolder at that. Bolder and braver and stupider and deader, probably. I wonder if we could set a guy with a pickaxe to go mine all these walls out the way. So, mind you, those walls have saved our lives from time to time. We use them to kite bandits around. Right, I need to go and find that bow. We'll get that first. Because even with crap arrows, the better bow should do the more damage. Oh, it's been delivered to the armory, which is where it was supposed to go. That's excellent. Nice. My new bow. We do need more of them. So, draw weight is 48 compared to 40. It doesn't sound a lot. But for those interested in this sort of thing, you can have two bows with the same draw weight, but it's the amount of spring back action, stored energy, I suppose, that matters. And it can be drastically different. Arrow speed 18 versus 16. This doesn't sound like the biggest of upgrades of all time. We are going to go to bed so that I can view this in the morning and see how good it is. Also, we're going to go hunting bandits on the morrow as well. Didn't know you could ping items. Oh yeah, it's so useful that for finding bits and pieces that are rotting food. We can't have that. I came in here to get some proper grub, but it looks like I've actually got enough. Guy is going to go and have a read.
Don't you think?
Is he going to go and sit down outside my house? He's going somewhere. Yep, he is. Do you want a light? There you go, mate. Hey, look at that. The books actually have... I mean, his fingers were clipping through it, but the books, the graphics actually have writing on the pages. That's really cool. I didn't even think they'd have done that. Oh, God, that one's full. I'm having huge problems with storage. This feels far too much like real life. Yeah, okay. I can get the agility in. I'll keep the strength 2 book out for myself. That's going to be my next read, I think. I totally agree. It's the little things that count in this game. And I do feel like the developers have done a pretty good job with a lot of the little things. Right, so we now have a livestock barn. It kind of makes sense to keep it together with all the farming stuff down here. There's a stockpile here. I haven't visited this in about 60 hours of gameplay. It's just everything apart from food in this one. Resources includes... all those, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's take a look at the farms, because we may have too many. I don't think I need 3. I think I can probably do away with 1. The only one we want to make sure we don't do away with is where we have like a huge priority on something. We've got 700 flax. Do you know what? I don't think it's an issue. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as it is. Although they are the reasons we get those massive gluts of one crop coming in. At the moment, I still don't want to risk it falling down. This one does a job lot of wheat, and they will be planting that soon. Keeps us above 300. think we can probably drop that down to 200, actually. As long as we have at least 200 wheat in stock, we don't need to plant anymore. And that's kind of the same for the other things. I wonder if we should have these set to 100. Mind you, I've got different farms doing different things, haven't I? Let's just check the other one. Currently staying near Georgetown, South Carolina. Town's a lot of Civil War history, and you're going to go to its museums. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I mean, I love the fight. I love all that period of history. I love the music, and I particularly like the firearms. I had to go out shooting a black powder revolver. It wasn't the Civil War era one. It was a replica of a Civil War era one. I think it was a Remington. I'm going to say 1860, maybe. I can't remember. That was a whole load of fun. Have we got different numbers on here? Well, we've turned flax off for this one, so that's actually quite good. And the rest are just in the 50s. So they will produce some when it goes under 50. At the moment, we're not making an awful lot of things other than the flax. So that must mean that my final one is the flax place, right? Yeah, and it's set to... Actually, this is set to 100 of most things, so it's going to top up of a lot of them. Which should mean that this one never actually gets used. Is this just a generic top-up one? It is. There's nothing high priority. We can turn the priority of this one down to 6. And that assuming that the other ones are being worked, this one won't really need to be. Right. In here, we're going to put the livestock barn. And we're going to get some piggies. I may come to regret this decision. Oh my god, that's huge. Okay, I didn't anticipate that. Okay, well, let's move the thing that's going to stink as far away from where the houses are as possible. I'm having a bit of a job actually putting that one in place. There. Oh, hang on, can we get it side on? I like it being laid out a bit more neat and tidy like that. Good chunk. That's actually going to take some production, isn't it? So, where's the management for this? Do we not get a management button for that one? Interesting. This one. Buildings. I have no idea how these work once they're set up, so... Probably want this on quite high priority. After it's been built mainly, but... Manage. Oh, we can choose population limits. We can't do anything yet. It's curious, we don't have an awful lot of that in stock. Which is a bit of a concern. Okay, priority 3 once it gets done. But... Priority 5 to build. It's not that high a priority. There's nothing going starving just at the moment. House number 2 is nearly done. That's excellent. That's 4 more workers. And the furnace is 71% completed. We just don't have any cob. Which is super high priority. It's an odd one. I've got a question here. We go and have a look at the mixing thing. So we're trying to make cob, but that requires... It doesn't tell me what it requires there. Let's go into this directly. So cob requires farming 3. However, we need someone with at least farming 3 to make it, but then do our craftspeople have farming 3? Because if the person doesn't... I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Go in the population. If we have someone, let's go for job priorities. So someone who's a farmer, which will be down here, like this Bridget Lee. She's got farming 4, but the crafting is not set to a priority. So will she ever go and craft? We need someone who's got a priority job of crafting and also has at least farming 3. So this might be a situation where this does not actually just match up. So let's have a look at our farmer, who's got farming priority as number 1. And crafting, he could do better on crafting. So I'm actually going to set that up a bit higher. What's number 2? Harvesting? He's got that. Oh, he's a good harvester, but... right, if there's nothing to farm, you go crafting. If there's nothing to craft, you go harvesting. That's what I'm thinking. We need to have someone who's got a priority who'll do a job of crafting, but then they also need to have that skill. And if all those people with that skill are not set to do any crafting work, I feel like that's the situation where I'm going to end up with a choke point, a traffic jam, if you like, in my production lines. I don't know how the game manages that under the hood, to be quite honest. It might not be something I need to worry about at all, but it could be at the same time. You don't realise how much storage you have until it's time to move. I know, when I've said I'll never move house ever again, because the last time was a nightmare with all the stuff we had to move. It doesn't feel like that much when you're living with it, but then as soon as you have to box it up, pack it up, ship it out, it's a lot of stuff. And my wife is a natural hoarder. Like, keeps everything. I joke every time a birthday or Christmas comes around, and people say, "Oh, what do you want for your birthday?" And I say, "A skip. I want a skip on the drive for a week, and I'll have it filled and half the house emptied. Be the best birthday present ever." And everyone just goes, "Ha ha ha, funny." They think I'm joking. They genuinely think I'm joking about it. It would be awesome. I like houses with space to move and swing a cat in them. Literally. One of my hobbies. Right, let's go and sleep until daylight, and then I'll plan my next scheme. You live close to a battlefield park that took place in 1861. Sometimes they have cannon that they set off with blanks. They'll have reenactment days. It's fun going to watch the reenactments. I thought about going to do it for real, take part in it. Well, I say do it for real. I mean the reenacting, not loading a musket and shooting someone. But then you realise that a lot of it is just acting. They're playing parts on the things, whereas I'd love to shoot those guns for real at targets and stuff, which I didn't think was that easy to do in the UK. I've found out since differently. So it's fun. Cannons, slightly different matter. There's not many places where you can go and shoot cannons for real in the UK. I'd love to be like a cannon range. I think that would be a great competition. Black powder cannon shooting. I think it'd be awesome. Don't know if it'd be much of a spectator sport.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Right, let's eat those before they rot. We're doing that. That's fine. Let's grab some more food. And I say we go out and test out the new bow. What do you think?
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Let me take... I'll try and take one of them and see if I can eat it before. No, someone else can have it. It's going to rot. Definitely going to rot. Oh, this is nice. Roads everywhere. We'll just dig up the land and replace it with roads. Let's see. Oh, did I not hand that damn quest in? The other thing is I can... Oh, there's a fight. Okay, we need guards. I'm going to have to assign some people as guards, which is a shame because it's taking somebody else away from my my role as workers and stuff. Like the villagers are coming out. And I do arm the villagers up so that they will defend themselves, so they're not doing too bad. Oi! Leave him. Leave him be, you bastard. Right, we are getting renowned for that, so it's pretty cool. I dropped a broken plank shield. That's not what I wanted. I guess as a guard, they will take over whatever combat role they've been set for gear. Yeah, but this is distracting half the village, so I do think it is time that we probably sorted this out. Losing time here. Oh, God, that's full. Is there anywhere that isn't actually full? Not you. This one. Just. They did walk into the wrong part of town. It is quite nice. Don't mess with my villagers. They may look like they're just tending their farms, but they're armed with maces and battle axes under those smocks. Okay, let me have a look through the population again. I guess if we liberate Bradford, we'll get a ton of renown. Yeah, I think I just need... Oh. Wait. Dead? Marked for slaughter, maybe? I think it's incubating eggs, but also marked for slaughter, which seems a bit rough to me. That doesn't look good, the symbol on it like that. Is it marked? I don't know. Don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, population. Let's take a little look. So, overview. I guess we want guards as reservists as well, do we? Probably not, actually. We'd rather them be sat around. This guy has no particularly good skills, but if I take him off... He really doesn't, does he? However, he is a fantastic fighter. Yeah, overview. Take him off that. Set him as companion. No, it's just set him as guard. Just currently working as a guard straight away. That's his job. And let's take a look at his attributes now. Make sure he's not reading any books anymore because he's not going to do any of this. So, strength, agility. Oh, I've set him as he's a two-hander. I think we're probably better off with guards having shields, aren't we? Probably.
The village is looking
We'll change that. Right, someone else. She's always been a bit dodgy. She's a polearm user, though. We don't have polearms. There's nothing wrong with two-handers as guards. I just don't know if they'd last as long. Let's have a look at that last one again. Is his shield high? His goes up to 8 on this. Yeah, no, I'm going with that, though. I think that's his thing. So he's going to be a companion. So, actually, on that note... Why can't I call him in? Is he in combat or something? He's not injured, is he? Don't know. Something doesn't seem quite right on that one. Anyway, let's go and get some staff members who can fight. Excellent labourer. He's not good at a lot of other things, though, so he would actually be quite good. That's a shame. I hate doing this when they're quite good at things. There must be someone else who's not good at things. I must have someone. There's nothing special. Oh, it's Miggy. You're a companion. You're definitely one of the brave companions, so... Let's just call you up for action, by the way. We're off on an adventure. Anyone else? I guess I've just recruited... Oh, we're back to him. Right, can I make him I can't make him a companion. I don't know why this is a thing, so let me find out where the hell he is. Arnold Dixon. He's on a caravan run. Okay. Fair enough. Maggie Fletcher was injured in battle. Oh my god. We're getting overrun by bandits now. That's going to get intercepted. That caravan's going to get knackered.
Follow my lead.
I don't know where Miggy is, but I've we've ordered the call to arms. Look at this, fighting side by side. Time to cheat. This sword doesn't swing as well as... Well, it does. When it hits, it's great. It's just... it feels a bit more cumbersome to switch directions with it. Can you stop or not? Can you carry that home for me, please? And maybe one of them. And... okay. There you go. Right, what have you got with you? A sodding log. Really? I bring you for the inventory space, and you're carrying a log. Alright, I guess we're doing this then. We're going to go... we're going to go up here, because I think this is where a lot of the raids are coming from. Let's see if you can keep up. Yeah, it's not good when we're getting people knocked out over here. I'm sure by the time you're back, we'll have something for you to carry home. Actually, if I just go over these level 1 bandit encampments, I can probably solo them.
Follow my lead.
Right, let's see what this new bow's like. Oh, here we go. We're going to find out. Twang. Feels much the same as the last one, to be honest. Oh, I'm trying to skewer a guy in the face with a pitchfork. Excuse me. Excuse me, game. I've ordered you to take the sword out. No, no, don't put it away. One down. That guy's got a much more terrifying sodding weapon, though. And he's swinging away with it like a boss. Okay. See you taking on 3 bandits up there. No worries, Mark to the rescue. Charge, then. Sat watching them. You can't get the stuff these days, folks. You just can't. I'm going to have to update. I'm going to have to update the bloody training manual, I can see. There we go. That was close. That is a very nice shield you've got there, though, by the way. What's the hand axe that you're using? Simple axe. I would have thought that they would have picked up better weapons. Here. Here's your reward. You ready for this? Hope you enjoy it. That was actually quite funny. It was almost a disaster, but it was quite funny. Let's see, we've got... Nope. Oh, there it is. Ah, sturdy arrows. Excellent. That is what we need. I can maybe take on the next level of bandits by myself then. Somewhere in here. There it is. Meat stew. Yeah, these feel a little bit of a cut above the level 1 bandits that we're used to. Anyway, let's clear this place out. That's a decent amount of... Oh, God, already? Right, pick that up if you can. It's that log that's the pro... Here. Let me fix that for you. And take some simple arrows. And one of them. And one of those. And... off you go back. Go on. I appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it. Did I get everything? Do I want the log? I'll take the log. No, I won't. Yeah, we need a permanent... Oh, God. Oh, I thought I had the bow selected. Oh, well, obviously not. Strength's going up. Nice. I want to... Oh, I didn't mean to kill him, but... There we go. And we are full, I think, of stuff. Yeah, I feel like I need to actually mobilize the entire flipping army for this. We've got a tiny bit right now. We need 600 more. I'll go do some quests.
Oh,
Come on.
Sorry. Did
Come
I
with
get
me.
in your way?
We'll do some quests. Get a bit of renown that way. I think there's some shit to hand in. And see where that leaves us. We need about 3,500 to recruit the next person. Having said that, we can go and recruit people from the other towns as well. And it's not a bad idea to mix it up. Because there is a bit of a penalty for having everyone from the same town living in the same settlement. As crazy as it is. Right, with a bit of luck, that might reduce the number of bandits coming wailing on us for now. Quite happy I've got some new sturdy arrows, though. Do need to watch the durability of that sword. It is heading down quite rapidly. Right, what have we got? Simple, simple... Switch those over. Throw those in there, along with all that.
So far, we're doing great work,
And that. Someone can go and find a home for it. And
Glad it's my home.
that's it, I think. Is that... We've got a sledgehammer. Excellent. So I need to take that out because we actually have to deliver that to someone. Okay, and let's throw in some of this food. I don't need to carry all of that grub around with me. Are there any more sledgehammers? Because that is a quest. No. But we got one made. So my toolmaker is slowly churning out new equipment. Actually, and the cob's getting made, although it is slow. But that's great news. Stuff is progressing now. It's starting to look a bit more like an industry. I do think this is helping. Just having one guy running up and down doing the caravans rather than everyone piling in all the time. I think that's definitely helping.
With more houses, we could make
This guy's off to research. What are you
Did
researching?
you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
You're not... Is that a thing? Oh, it's the river dock. Okay. No, wait. You're not a carpenter. Oh, she is a carpenter. Is she?
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Okay, she's a carpenter. I hadn't appreciated that. That is good news. Been fun watching you play this game. Glad you like it in Flexible 2K. I've had a load of fun with it. I thought I might have got tired and bored of it by now, but I haven't. And I love the idea of expanding and building settlements across the map and making them self-sufficient. That is also fun and a challenge. And we haven't even tried fortifying anywhere yet. Partly because I don't have the timber to do it. I'd love to build a fence, a palisade all the way around our settlement. I think it's something that's worth doing at small outposts that are in danger. This one's thankfully safe. But yeah, that one's working quite well. This business of people wandering off all over the place is getting a bit... They're getting a little bit wayward. But what we do need to do is go and hand some quests in, settle some other areas. We just need supplies of like peat and iron, and then we are away. Plenty of mud down there.
Those dots in the sky are.
But we'd have to clear out some serious bandit holes to make that safe to actually go down. I mean, I'm guessing we can clear out areas eventually, but look at all these that keep coming back. That was clear at one point. I'd have to take half the army to go and do that. Which is doable. It's just a whole lot of... We'll get a nice bit of renown, but it's going to stop production for a day, which is a bit of a problem. Typical Englishman putting his flag all over the map. Hey, America doesn't get to criticize us for that now. Not at the moment. Let's see.
What do you think those
Did I
dots in the
get
sky
all
are?
the... Oh, I'll go and put that in my secret stash.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Nope. Where is my secret stash? Oh, it's here. I've got all the stuff ready for playing with a crossbow, and no one ever made me a crossbow. Kind of disappointed. My staff just don't do staff things. Although they are working hard now. Let me have a little think. What do we need to do? Take the spices from Guild... Let's go and do that. Is this the Padstow one? I'm pretty sure this is the Padstow one we've had selected for ages. Right, jump in there. It is, isn't it? Yeah. Jump off there. And then we'll see if we can go and do some of the other things as well. So I feel like the cost of recruiting villagers actually came down a bit, and I don't know whether there's an update or a patch that did that, or I don't know it's because I actually developed some settlements or liberated villages. I don't know if there's another mechanic at play that's actually had a knock-on effect and reduced the cost of hiring guys. This is purely just an anecdotal thought I've had, because I'm sure we were getting up towards spending 4,000 renown to get a good new villager. But that cost is now currently running about 3,500. So, it's quite a difference, and I just don't know if there's something in the game that's altered that or what. I wish they made your house stood out more. You can probably put some decorations around it. It probably would have been smart if I'd set it away from the rest of all the peasants' houses, so I can make it look like it had a bit of a garden. Maybe build some decorations to go around.
Welcome, traveler. How can I help you? Let me take a look. Yes, I should.
Thanks for the spices. Right, I need to bring a meat stew and a strange quest to Anna Gilpin. Where is that? It just so happens I have a meat stew on me. It's in Farnworth. Okay. Let's head straight south and get the fast travel point down there. Actually, there must be other things I've got to go to Farnsworth with. And there probably is. I just don't know where all the things are. There's that one. Father's Grief. Ooh, where's that one? I just need to talk to someone. Is that also down there? It is. Right, we've got 2 quests and some hopeful renown rewards as well. Surprised I don't have pickling. That would be a definite thing. Pickling's awesome. We grew a load of chilies this year. I have no idea what variety they were, because they were bought as seeds last year, I think. Maybe even the year before, but definitely last year. Yeah, it must have been last year. And they were like a mixed bag. And we planted a few last year, and it was a bit late, so they grew into plants. Too late in our cold northern climate to produce anything. So we kept one indoors over winter, thinking it would die anyway. It didn't. Planted that out this year, along with some fresh seeds, which we set off a bit earlier. And we got a good crop. They're not jalapenos, and they're not red-hot things, but they all came ready at once right at the end of the growing year. I've gone past this bloody thing, haven't I? Yeah, by a mile. And we used a few in cooking, and then we just pickled the rest. And they're awesome in like sandwiches and omelettes and stuff. I've no idea what variety they are. There's not a lot of flesh on them, but they're pretty tasty things. Whoops. Look who's coming. I think I maybe forgot to let's have a look. Yeah, okay. You can go home now, Miggy. Thanks for the help, and I appreciate the loyalty coming running after us. All the way across the map as I fast travelled around everywhere. Yeah, I forgot to turn that off. That's kind of cute, though. Right, we are going to this place down here. So it's not so bad having bandit camps in these wilderness areas grow back. One's within an area where you've got settlements and caravans going. That would be an absolute pain in the arse to deal with, so I hope that's not a thing. Right, quest to hand in. Thomas Ferry. There you go, there's another surname that might well relate to an old craft ferry or ferryman. But ferry's a fairly common name in the UK.
Pardon me, traveler. It's my daughter, Liana.
Daughter's been kidnapped.
She was last seen collecting herbs.
Okay, I'll go looking for her, but not just yet. First off, we've got a hearty request to do, which is right there.
Trade your coins for something truly. Aye, times are tough. But
Cooking task, here they are.
Don't forget to visit my
Did we get? Oh, we got friends with this place. Nice. And some renown. But probably not quite enough for it. Oh, what do you sell?
Greetings, stranger.
Yeah, nothing that I want. You're bringing back the bandit camps? Are you causing me the problem? You're trying to keep a habanero pepper alive until it warms up here? Yeah, the thing we planted out last year, it did really well. It turned into like a woody shrub, but the UK frosts kill it off. So I didn't bother trying to bring it back in. It got quite big by then, and it had one good season. Yeah, it's fun trying to grow these things in challenging situations. It's much easier just to go to the shop and buy a jar of pickled jalapenos, though, to be fair. Let's have a look. I've got some habanero sauce to try, actually. I got some for Christmas. Oh, you need bandit camps for more stuff? That is a good point. They do give you some decent loot and books and things.
Back to the field.
I just hate to be constantly clearing them off runs. I suppose, though, once you get big and powerful, you need something to keep you busy, I guess so. There's something else I was going to do down here, and I can't think what it was. Oh, yes, I can. Let me check on... Can I click on... Oh, I'm going to have to move out of the way just a minute. Just clear the area. Right, click on this place. So, now that we're friendly with them, they've got... Oh, yeah, we hired Caroline Shears from the quest. I was wondering why we'd hired a low level, but that's fine. Beggars, no thank you. Having said that,
We can't keep living like this. Something
we've got a defender. If we wanted a guard, he's not the strongest, though. We've got an optimist. Either of these people would do... Optimists are quite nice. They would do as caravan runners and delivery people. Let's see if it's cheap. I'm hoping it might be cheap. Are you cheap?
Hello, friend. I've seen the good you've done for this
Yes.
community.
Okay. These
I
are
want to
actually
help.
cheap. So
So yes.
this person's going to be delivery duty and caravan duty. And she's going to have to read some books, but she can eventually be
The harvest is plentiful.
an archer, I think.
it's not
Yeah, she'll be an
ours
archer
to
with that
keep.
agility. She could equip up to a yew short bow. So that's actually quite good. Right then. We have staff. Come here. So villager, village worker, and as a marksman. That's good. Shows she's in the house. So I mean, other stats, right, are not so. I mean, they're not awful. Optimist is just nice. That's just nice. Right. So this is what we've got them for. We need to make sure deliveries are going on. And other than that, caravan carrier are going on. Caravan guard, no, because you can't fight. But anything else, I think she'd be quite capable. Crafting up to 4. So we could turn researching off because that doesn't matter. But labouring, crafting, farming, harvesting, I'll probably just turn them on. So let's get strength up, agility up. We need to get all these things. One-handed up. Two-handed polearm shields. Archery is definitely going to need to be a thing there. And I don't think any of these matter. And that she can... I'll put a harvesting book up because she might end up doing some of that. She might pick some of those up. Oh, smelting. I'm always going to have someone with smelting on this. So 1, 2... yeah, smelting is actually... is kind of important. Brilliant. I think that's good. We've got our next person and reservist. We'll do that. Right then, worker. Off you go. It's a long walk back and she might not make it alive. But we haven't had to pay her yet, so all is well. Cook, baker, farmer, fisher. Surnames, actually. These are cook, baker, fisher. These are all, yeah, all common surnames. You're in California? Oh, I see. You have a brother-in-law from London who won't touch your salsa. Is it a bit warm, is it? Oh, English people do eat spicy food. Some of us do. I like it. Sometimes I see it as a challenge, but I do struggle with the really hot stuff. My eldest daughter likes it. Other daughter, not at all. Wife, not at all. Well, not at all, but they can't tolerate, like, hot stuff. But, yeah, we do like our spicy things. Getting hungry now. And I am heading out tonight, I think, as long as that's not been cancelled. It's board game night for us on Thursdays. We're playing through Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, or the Lion's Jaws. I always get it the wrong way around. We only started it last week. It's quite a cool little RPG tabletop game. So we're going to do some more of that tonight. There is a PC version of Gloomhaven. It was given away free at some point, but check it out if you like your D&D style games with a bit of a different flavour. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Now that we're getting the economy running on this, we are getting things built up, and I think we can get to a point we can do some proper fighting tomorrow, and maybe liberate Bradford, and then move on from there. But I see a lot of bandit camp raids in my future tomorrow. Anyway, folks, have a great night. Thanks to all the new followers and subs. I really appreciate you guys turning up and clicking those buttons, and thanks to all the regulars who've turned up to watch again. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.